Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday everyone. Happy Sunday. Hello Kachina. Happy Sunday. Oh, sorry. I'm like echoing there. Hi Milkshake. Hi Kachina. I main Kachina. You're like the only one ever that mains Kachina. I don't know anybody else that does. But she's a cool character. I mean, she could like climb mountains and stuff. I don't know. I feel like Jalonen's better for that though. I don't know. Yeah, Shalonen's movement ability is honestly great. Like, I use her all the time just to, like, get around the map. Like, not for any other purpose, just strictly for the purpose of getting around the map. It's good, though. It's good. Let me see here. Hey Steven, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. Yeah, so I didn't stream yesterday. I just like wasn't really like feeling it, you know? But today I feel better, so I'm gonna stream. Labubu this, labubu that. How about your laboobies? Oh my god, my laboobies are doing great. My boobies are extra perky today. I hope you're doing good too, Paz. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Did anyone do anything fun this weekend? I kind of just sat at home and was a potato. And I also saw my dad earlier today. I haven't seen him in a while. So I had lunch with him. And I kind of told him I broke up with my boyfriend, and he wasn't even surprised. He did not even look shocked. And I was just like, whatever. But yeah, so that was my day. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I don't think this is even the right set for her. I think this is the correct set for our girl here, Varessa. Let me research the correct artifacts for her. I played BF6 beta all weekend long. Wait, what's BF6 beta? Let me see. Battlefield 6? Oh, it's by EA. Haven't heard of it before. I'm 100%ing the new area. I'm in a tournament right now. What kind of tournament? Kenny, are you okay? Your stream titles have been worrying. I'm doing okay. Well, as okay as I can be, Adrios, because you know, I broke up with my boyfriend like last week, well, this week, and also my friend just got diagnosed with cancer, so I'm kind of worried about her as well. So things haven't been great, if I'm gonna be honest, but you know, in time I think things will get better. But it just takes time, you know, it just takes time. Fighting game tournament, I see. I'm not very good at those. Can I do my abyss? No, I don't even want to do my own abyss. Like, no. So it looks like the main stats are just ER, crit, attack percent. This is not that good. It rolled into like all HP. This one has potential. Let's see what this one rolls. You did what? Whoa. Yeah. Well, here's what triggered it. I'll just give you like the long story short. Basically, I asked him, because we've been seeing each other for like a year basically. I asked him to speak with his mom about meeting her because, you know, I need this relationship to move forward, obviously, right? Well, I want the relationship to move forward. He basically spoke with her, and then she like refused to meet me. She was like, no, I'm like not gonna meet your girlfriend. Like, it sounded like she really didn't like me for whatever reason. I strongly think it's because she thinks that I'm like broke or something, because like I'm not in the same social class as his family. So she like judges me for that. Maybe it's she judges me based on things that he's told her. I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning is, but she like refused to meet me. And I just feel like that's a bad sign, because right now he's like obviously younger, and he kind of needs his parents' approval in order for this relationship to go anywhere, right? So I kind of saw that as like a not very good sign. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. That, and he tells me, oh, like I'm not sure about the relationship, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, like if you're not sure and your mom hates me, then this is obviously not gonna work. So yeah. That's why. Like, I didn't want to break up with him. I just feel like with like the current circumstances, it's just gonna be way too difficult. Hi, Caddy. Hi, Gleam. Hi, Sainta. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I redeemed something, by the way. Did you? What did you redeem? There you go. You feeling better? I bet you're thicker than his mom anyway. His mom's old, but like, anyways. Yeah. She knows you only dated her son to get to her. What do you mean? Well, look, it's not like, you know, I just don't think it's like that complicated, right? The point is, I just want the relationship to move forward in some way. Like, because, you know, he just felt like he wasn't ready for a lot of stuff. Like, he didn't want to move in, you know, didn't want to do all these things, didn't know, like he just wasn't really sure about the relationship. And I was like, well, you know, at least like introduce me to your parents, right? Because it's been a year. And then he couldn't figure it out, or like he didn't even try that hard to convince her, I guess. And I was just like, yeah, it's not gonna work. I joke, but here hugs. Yeah. So that's kind of my life right now. My mom, I don't know. My mom didn't really have a very strong reaction. I guess she maybe expected this. I don't know. He sure seemed sure when you got naked in that bed. Yeah, men are always sure when you're fucking them. And then when you're like, well, can you introduce me to your parents after a year of dating? They're like, oh, I'm not sure about the relationship. Or when you ask them to move in, they're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Looks like you wanted something more, but maybe he was content with what you had, or he lost interest. It can happen. I don't think he lost interest. I think he is just at like a different stage in life where he doesn't want commitment, or he's like not ready. I don't know what his reasoning is, but if we're not on the same page, or he's not willing to compromise, right, then it's not going to work. Is your avatar wearing a dress? And I really thought about it much, but it definitely seems like a dress or a bunny girl suit. Yeah, you want to see it? It's a dress. You like it? And those are my shoes. Sorry, there's a girl in the way, but those are my shoes. And then this is the dress. And it's the avatar. You only see the top half, though. But yeah. Oh, no, that dude was definitely getting some elsewhere. No, I don't think he was seeing somebody else. He was maybe just not, like, in the same place as me. Like, obviously, I'm looking for a serious relationship. And I told him this at the beginning, right? Like, you can't fault me for, like, not telling the guy. I'm not, at the beginning, I wasn't like, oh, I'm just looking to, like, date around and see what happens, right? Like, that wasn't the vibe. I told him I'm looking for, like, a serious relationship. And I guess he at the time maybe just didn't, you know, anticipate, or his reasoning is that, oh, we haven't spent enough time together. That's why he's not sure about the relationship, because we haven't spent enough time together. But then he's also the one that's always going away, always traveling, always has all these things. You know, he needs to spend time with his college friends, this and that, right? So he's the one that has no time. I have a lot of time. Right? I have a lot of time to hang out, to do stuff, whatever. I always try to make time for him. But he was the one that was like, oh, I need to like go on this trip where he's gone for like 4 months out of the year. So, I mean, he's kind of creating this problem, right? He's creating this problem and he's not really doing much to like alleviate the issue, I guess, is a good way to describe it. Yeah. Now, more like he's young. I was like that as well. Yeah, maybe. I think maybe he's just like not like ready. He's not there yet, which is fine. But like, I can't just keep like waiting around, right? I can't just keep waiting around for somebody to potentially be ready someday. I just don't think that's like a good game plan, you know? Because there is potential that I date him for another, like 2-3 years. And then he's just never ready, or he never feels like I'm the one, or it doesn't work out in some way, and then I'm screwed because now I just wasted all this time. So, yeah. It sounded like at the beginning when we first started dating that he would be open to making some sort of compromise on this issue. But I think as time went on, it just didn't seem like that anymore. Yeah, exactly. He was already said that he wasn't gonna be in a serious relationship. Now that I'm married, I don't see myself leaving my wife basically ever, but who knows what happens in life. Yeah, I think like I wanted to give it a chance, even though everybody told me, my friends told me, they were like, he's younger, like you're probably not at the same place in life, like just be aware, right? So people definitely told me. But I wanted to still give it a chance, because I mean, it seemed like there was like potential for things to work out. But as time went on, it just seemed like, yeah, he just wasn't really on the same page, you know? You're not in his future plans, at least not anywhere near the center. That's the issue, is like when he plans these trips about like where he wants to go and what he wants to do, he doesn't tell me about them. Or he doesn't like talk to me about it. He's just like, oh, I have this thing, I'm gonna leave for 3 months. Like, okay, but you didn't discuss it with me. You just decided that you were gonna go. Like of course it's gonna affect the relationship, right? You can't just like up and dip for months on end and then tell your girlfriend I'm not ready because we haven't spent enough time together. Like make it make sense, you know? No such thing as the one. You just gotta choose your partner. Yeah, and the point is he didn't choose me, right? Like, it was like really sad when we broke up. Like he was like crying on the phone, like, oh my God, you know, I'm so sad. I really liked you. I'm like, yes, but at the end of the day, like you didn't choose me, right? You didn't choose me, so I'm not the one. And I think that's kind of all that it comes down to. A lot of people are going out like looking for their perfect person. I'm of the opinion that no perfect person exists out there. You kind of just have to pick somebody and just make it work. Obviously, you know, given that it's like not abusive or they're not crazy and things like that. But to some extent, I think you just got to pick somebody and make it work. Because no matter who you end up with, you're going to have issues. Whether it's like, you know, whether it's the same as your previous relationship or not, you're going to have some type of problem. Nah, girl, younger guys aren't really looking to be in a serious relationship because they're always thinking they'll get more. Yeah, like maybe he just needs to date more people. I don't know what it is. I don't know what his reasoning is. I'm not here to like read his mind, right? You know, but I just need to make a decision for myself, right? I can't change him. Like if he decides that he's like not ready right now, there's nothing I can do to change his mind. So I'd rather just like let it be. And just find somebody who's like more on the same page. Are you gonna go for his dad now? No, I'm not gonna go for his dad, bruh. That's weird. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. Yeah. It's always upsetting, like when you've been seeing someone for a long time and they tell you they're not sure. It's like you feel like is something like wrong with me or something. But I don't think that's the case. I think he's just like not ready. Candle, hi June, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I think for my next relationship, I just need to date somebody that's like closer to my age range or a little bit older. Yeah. I don't think it's weird. His dad got the real money. I'm not ratchet, okay? Good that it didn't take you guys several years to figure that out. Yeah, I've definitely heard horror stories from other women who will date guys that are like not sure and then they waste like years of their life. I definitely don't want that to be me. So I'm glad I made a decision. It was not like easy decision by any means. Like I didn't really want to break up with him, but I just think like it kind of had to be done. Yeah. Kenny, you're my friend in disguise. Are you my friend in disguise? She literally has the same problem and broke up with her boyfriend because he went on a whole 3-month trip without telling her literally the day before. Okay, it's not the exact same situation. He did tell me that he was going on the trip, but it's like every time he chooses to go on a trip, he like, he just says that he's going, right? He's like, I'm just gonna go. There's no room for compromise. And the issue is he feels like we didn't spend enough time together. When really the reason we didn't spend enough time together is because he's always going on these trips. He's always away. He's like never, like, he's just not here. He's not here in Vancouver. So, and he didn't really want to do anything to compromise. I asked him to like pay for my ticket so I could come see him. He argued with me about that. It was just too many problems. Yeah. Anyways, I don't really like talking about this topic. I'm kind of just done with it now. You know, it's over. And it is what it is. It's sad, but what can I do? Right? I just gotta go on and live my life. 3 months is crazy. Well, my boyfriend this year left for like almost 4 months. And he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. And then that was it. Like, we didn't like discuss it. And then I asked him, like, can you at least like cover my expenses to go on like a 10-day trip? And he gave me like so much pushback just for that. We got into so many arguments over it because he like didn't want to pay for the trip for some reason. Good for you, Milkies. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Man literally left to go to Italy for 3 months and didn't tell his girl until the day before she was leaving. What did he expect? I mean, men are just like that sometimes. Like, they just, like, do things out of the blue. I don't know. Can you tell the boyfriend story again? No. I don't want to tell this story anymore. I feel like I've told this story, like, enough times. And it's not a very happy story, okay? It's not a very happy story. So, I'd rather not keep talking about it. Oh, this one's actually decent. This artifact looks decent. Yeah, but I think, like, at some point, if you're in a relationship with somebody that's, like, not sure or, like, they're not ready to move things forward and you are, you kind of have to make a decision at some point, right? You can't just keep waiting around for them to be ready or to decide that you're the one, whatever. Because there's a potential that they just never change their mind. And I'm a guy, by the way. I'm glad you agree with me. I'm glad you agree with me. Yeah. I think a lot of people would have, like, a similar opinion to me if they were put in, like, the same situation. Men aren't like that, because I ain't like that, but hey, I'm married. Yeah, I think, but also, I think, like, it was also his first relationship, right? Like, was basically his first girlfriend. Like, yeah, he had a high school girlfriend, but that's not the same thing. So maybe he just feels like he's, like, not ready yet, or he wants, I think deep down, maybe he wants to see other people. Maybe he thinks that he's going to find somebody better out there. Maybe that's his logic, right? So, I mean, what can I do? I just have to let him go. Like, obviously, you know, I'm not going to do no open relationship BS. So he just has to go out and, like, figure himself out. Candy, this may be off topic, but which non-cry character are you interested in? I'm interested in the new Fatui character. What's her name? I forgot her name. But it's a new Fatui character that's, like, probably, like, a moon sister or something. She seems cool. Yeah. He sounds too young for you, Kando. Yeah, he's 24, so he's 3 years younger. Maybe that's his thought process, is that he's just not at the place in his life where he wants to make these types of commitments, which is fine. I just need to find someone else. And that's that. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, when's the Honkai Star Rail stream, by the way? Maybe I'll do Star Rail today. In a bit. I'm just trying to fix up Varessa's artifacts right now. I haven't really been checking her artifacts in a bit. Let me see. Hugh, that stream was a week ago. Oh, oh, you mean the live stream? Yeah, the live stream happened already. The live stream happened already, like, a while ago. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. We'll just use that one for now. Let me check the attributes. My friends are messaging me, asking me if I want to do something. Surprised this game is still making profits? You mean Genshin? Genshin's crazy popular still. What do you mean? 67 to 115. That's not bad. Kenny, you deserve some breakfast in bed treatment. I don't really eat breakfast, actually. I eat more like brunch. At my age, if I was single, I wouldn't go for anyone that's 2 or more years younger than me, because I feel like after your mid-20s, mentality changes. I mean, he's, like, close to his mid-20s, right? He's 24, but I think maybe he's just, like, a little more immature for his age, given, like, you know, he grew up in, like, a wealthy social circle, and maybe he has a different thought process. I don't know. But, yeah. I won't be able to deal with any immaturity. Yeah, I think I just need to find someone that's a better match. It's like the TLDR, because we're just not, like, going in the same direction. Yeah, in In 3 more years, he can give you a reply easy. Yeah, okay, but like, what if I spend 3 years with him and then he decides I'm not the one? Like, I just wasted 3 years, you know? I'm not a morning person. Neither am I. If I could wake up at like 11 every day, I totally would. But I have a job, so I can't. Very sad. Very sad, guys. I just want to go back to being unemployed. You know, back in those days, I would wake up at like 4 p.m. Candy will be 30 in 3 years, chat. Yeah, my birthday's in February. I'm gonna be old soon. It's very sad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun. Happy MILF era. How does being 30 make you a MILF? I know plenty of people who are 30 that don't have kids. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys mean. In 3 years, Kenny will turn into leftover woman in her 30s. Well, I mean, hopefully I'm like married by then. That's what my mom wants. You know, I'm working on it. I'm already old in my early 20s. Damn. I don't feel like I'm old, you know? I think there's still lots of time. But obviously, I definitely need to be wary of like how I'm spending my time. Like, I don't want to put a bunch of time into the wrong person. Forever single, living with mom, no rent. Honestly, I'd be okay with that. Like, I don't know if my parents would be okay with that, but I'd be okay with that. I mean, that sounds like the life, you know? Like, I'm chilling by myself, living in my parents' house. Like, that's not bad. She isn't even a mom to be a MILF. Yeah, I'm definitely not a MILF, okay? But yeah, there's plenty of people I know who are in their 30s are like definitely not in a rush to have kids. So, yeah. Ow! There we go. I thought I was not going to get married until 35 plus. Look at me now. Yeah, but like you made the decision to be with your partner, right? Like you made the decision to commit to her, to like introduce her to your parents, to move in together, to eventually get married, right? Which is like kind of what you want to see in somebody that's like looking for something serious. But it's like after a year of like seeing each other, you don't want me to meet your parents. I think that's kind of a red flag. Or his mom literally hated me, even though she's never met me before. So, you know, I can't meet his parents. And he's also saying he's like not sure about the relationship because we haven't spent enough time together. Meanwhile, he's creating all these problems so that we can't spend time together. Like, hello? How do you want me to make this work? Candy becoming a MILF, proper MILF soon. I'll let you guys know when I become a MILF. I honestly don't think there's a better woman for me. That's good. I'm glad you think she's the right person for you. I mean, you guys were also friends like before you got together, so I think that's maybe why it helped because you guys knew each other before. My brother waited until he was 41 with his wife to have a first kid. He's gonna be old as shit. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is that there are some guys that like have commitment issues in their 20s and they don't even figure it out. Like there's men who are like 40 and still single. So I just, you know, I don't want to take that kind of risk, right? Like if somebody has commitment issues now, like there's a potential that they might have it for a very long time. So I'm not trying to like sign myself up for these kinds of problems. Hey Kando, I got a clip I want to show chat. Is that all right? Yeah, you can redeem the request a video option and then we'll watch it. Just don't make it too long. I know sometimes people request like hour-long videos. I'm not gonna watch that. Yeah, I met a 30-something girl in the bar talking about declining. I don't know. I just think like if somebody tells me something about themselves, I just believe them, you know? Like if somebody's like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious right now, I'm not sure about taking the next step forward, I just believe them and I move on. I don't want to stay around to try and change their mind because I feel like there's no point. Like, there's no point trying to change their mind. They might never change their mind. It's a decision that they have to make on their own. MILF equals moms I'd like to fuck. I'm not even a mom. I don't count. Wait, but your wife counts, Adrios. Your wife's a MILF. Damn, I'm 6K short. Well, I mean, you could beg somebody to redeem it for you. Point is, be direct. Don't waste time like the girl in the bar. What do you mean? What did the girl in the bar say to you? Hi Kenny, hi Layla, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I don't think like sometimes people mean to like lead people on or like give them the impression of that they're trying to have a serious relationship even though they might not be ready. I think some people just genuinely don't know what they want. Like especially some like younger people, like younger men, they just don't know what they want. So it's hard to say. Hold on, Kendall. You're right, but my wife is 24. Yeah, she's a MILF. Oh my gosh, she's a 24-year-old MILF. That's great. I'm 26. Well, you guys are so young. That's what I'm saying is that there are people who are younger that still get married. So I don't think that's even the main issue. Like, the main issue is that he himself is not ready, right? He feels like he's not ready. I don't think it has that much to do with age. Maybe a little bit, but everybody's different. Your age, we don't. What do you mean? I think there's a lot of guys in like when they're like 25, 26 that will get married. Yeah. I think saying like, oh, I'm not going to get married till I'm 30 is just an excuse. Like if you meet the right person, then you'll probably change your mind. That's what I think. Damn, I'm 30 and married now. I feel old. No, you're good. You're good. You're not old at all. I just recently went to my best friend's sister's birthday party. She also recently turned 30. And I don't think she's old at all. Like, I think she's still living her life. Like, she's living her best life, girl. Don't you worry, okay? 30 is, like, you're not even at, like, halfway through your life yet, okay? You're, like, a third of the way, maybe, through your life. You still have plenty of time. But also, like, a lot of people say that being in your 30s is better than being in your 20s because most of the time you have more money. You know yourself better. So thank you for the follow. Thank you. I think for a lot of people, their 20s is not even like the best time in their life. There we go. Just trying to collect these teeth. It looks like a lot of my characters need them. Fuck, I hate ads about car insurance. Well, I don't need car insurance because I ain't got no car. Yeah. But my autism has potential to shorten my lifespan. Girl, what do you mean? Your autism is not that bad. That's nothing, okay? Like, there's people that got, like, cancer out there. So, you know, it ain't that bad. Like, my friend is in her early 30s. And just got diagnosed with cancer. So, count your blessings, girl. Count your blessings. Like, having autism is, like, nothing. I mean, you have a husband, you're married. I mean, husband or wife. I shouldn't assume your sexuality, but you're married, you're fine. You can find somebody. I'm still working on that, you know? Kenny, do you know at what age we humans start dying? No, it's not the moment we're born. I don't know. Maybe like 50. That's what, I think like middle age. That's why people have a midlife crisis, because like, that's when we start dying and then people freak out. People freak the fuck out. They're like, oh my god, I'm dying. And then they like buy themselves a red sports car and like have an affair. Yeah, your tism ain't that bad as long as you got a job. If you got a job and you got a partner, you're already doing better than like a lot of people, okay? There's a lot of people that like they're in their 30s and they're still like working a random minimum wage job. They don't have their career figured out. They don't have money saved up. You know, they're single still. I think most people just progress at like different paces in different areas, right? Like there's some people that like are really good at relationships, right? Like they're in a relationship, whereas other people are like really good at their careers, so their careers like doing much better. So I think everybody just goes at their own pace. It's at age 25 where our cells start dying, we start deteriorating, aka we start dying. Oh my god. Candy, have you ever met a black Asian? No, I've never met a Blasian. Never met a black Asian. I've met a guy that was Asian though. He was like mixed. I remember I went on one date with a guy that was like, his mom was white and his dad was Asian. So he looked kind of Asian, but also kind of not. Not Deshlan is like, I can confirm 20s are indeed not the best years of my life. I think a lot of times in your 20s, you're just trying to figure out so many things. Like you're like trying to get into a relationship. You're trying to start your career. You're trying to finish school. Like people got so much shit to do in their 20s. You got like save money, you know, it's just so much stuff that like for most people, it's not like the best time of their life. You know, in your 30s, you'll probably have way more money. You'll know yourself better. Hopefully, you'll have more things figured out. You know, that's what I hope. Exactly. I was too advanced for relationships and my careers, people. I thought I was going to die from spinal fusion surgery. Never had a major surgery that had me dissected like a lab frog. Well, hopefully, it like solves whatever spine issues you had. Fingers crossed. It's also due to the high cost of living. That's also a factor. I'm sure that is too. Like there's a lot of people these days that don't have kids because they literally don't have enough money to like raise them. Like they're like, I ain't got no money for kids. I know friends that have made the decision not to have kids because it's like, where's the money gonna come from, right? Like, I mean, yeah, you could have kids, but then, you know, you have to pay for like a caregiver or, you know, somebody has to take care of the kid and then you'll have less money for stuff. So it's definitely a huge trade-off. I know Ri Hashimura. He's a black Japanese NBA player. Oh, I see. I can't wait to play Fate Trigger soon. Is that a new gacha game? I'll never have anything figured out. You know what? I think everyone feels that way, okay? I think everybody in this world feels like they never have everything figured out. Even politicians, famous people you see on the internet, everybody feels like they don't have their shit together, right? Like there's always something more that you need to figure out. And I think that's a common feeling for everyone. But I would say like, you can take comfort in the fact that like you're probably more ahead in your life in some areas compared to other people, right? You might have more money saved up than most people. You might have a more stable job than a lot of people. There are people that are like 35 still like working at Starbucks or like flipping burgers at McDonald's or being a cashier, right? So your career might be further ahead. You might be in a relationship, so that's going well for you. You know, you might really enjoy your hobbies, have a relaxing life. I don't know. I think everybody's life is just different, so you can't really compare them. You hear that tone in Candy's voice when she talks about the basketball player? Yeah, I'm like, who's that? Asian black basketball player? Search him, Candy. See if you finally like a black man. He's a handsome man, no ditty. Okay, let me see. I'm not autistic, I'm dyslexic. So is my friend. But, I mean, I don't think it really holds you back that much in life. No. No, he's not really my type. I don't know. Maybe the picture's bad. It's not really my thing, you know. I'm retarded. No, you're not, Gleam. Okay. One sec. Let me move this so you guys can see. Okay, I think maybe the angle was just not very flattering. Yeah, but like his face looks a little flat, you know. Did you call me Gleam? You know, that's a sign of who she wants to straddle and ride like a freaking merry-go-round pony. No, I don't want to ride him around like a merry-go-round pony. He's not really my type. I mean, he's not ugly by any means. He's just not for me, you know. He's 6'8". I told you. How many times I gotta tell you this, that I don't care about height, okay? I don't think height is that important. I think like as long as his face looks okay, he's not overweight, it's like good enough for me. The height doesn't matter that much. I will date somebody that's like the same height as me or like a little bit shorter, not a big deal. But yeah. I think as long as he's like semi good looking and then he has like other things going for him, the other stuff is more important. His dick is 12 inches for sure though. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's also a millionaire. I mean, that helps. Yeah. Who said anything about height? Adriel said he's 6'8". I'm like, doesn't make a difference to me. Adriel is typing on YouTube, by the way. You have to look at the chat on the screen to see his message. But anyways, yeah, this does not make a big difference to me. Fuck. Let me retry this. Candy just wants a man that'll give her time and affection. Yes. Look, I think I'm a very simple person. The explanation I gave my boyfriend is exactly what it is, okay? You can either spend lots of time with me or you can spend money on me. One of those two things. If you can't do either of them, then, you know, I'll probably pass on you, okay? Yeah. Why do people have to prioritize status and height as prerequisite to going on a date with someone? I never understood that either. Well, I think it's like one of those things that people care about, right? It's like, would you date a girl that was like really ugly? Like if she was like really ugly, you found her really unattractive. Of course you wouldn't date her, right? So it's just one of those things. And money is a huge factor in terms of who you want to date because that affects how your life is going to go. Like it's going to directly affect how comfortable your life is going to be. Obviously, if you're living together with somebody, for example, and you're splitting your income, you know, you combine your incomes potentially, and they're making significantly less money than you, and you don't have enough money to like support the two of you, then you kind of have to think about it, right? Like, do you want to live with somebody that's making significantly less than you? And this goes for men and women, right? It goes for men and women. Like, even as a guy, like, you want to date a girl that, like, is unemployed. You have to pay all the bills. You know, think about it. Dating apps should add an option to add your weight on your profile. They need to add an option to add your fucking income, okay? Like, they need that option. Because weight you can see in the picture. Usually people have, like, they have, like, you know, like, length photos. You can see, you get an idea of, like, what they look like, right? Am I playing? Oh my god, I'm playing the level 100 one. That's why it's so hard. I'm like, what the fuck? I should just play the easy one. They need to add an option to add your fucking income, okay? I can't tell you how many times I've been on dates with dudes just like wasting my time because they'll be like 30, like 32, 33 years old with no job living at their mom's house. Like, no thank you, okay? That's not for me. But then it's like, it's also awkward to ask it. Like, yeah, you can ask before you date them. You go on a date, but I feel like it's sometimes awkward for me to ask. So I don't ask too many questions. I just go on the date. And then I go on the date and it turns out they're unemployed. I'm like, man, why I gotta be like this? Like those people that will literally have a whole Christmas list as to who they date and get into a relationship. Okay, I think like it's just a matter of like, you know, you gotta have some standards, but like your standards can't be like too crazy, you know? Money status, because if you're trying to get into a steady relationship, you need to know what that looks like. And you need to be attracted to your partner. Yes, I think like you need to be attracted to your partner and you want to know what kind of lifestyle you're going to live with them. Like the lifestyle that you're going to live with somebody that's making 100K a year is going to be very different from the lifestyle you're going to live with somebody making 20,000 a year, right? This is just the truth. For me personally, I probably would not date a guy that's making less than 50,000. Like, cause that's like a lot less than what I make, right? I make 100,000 a year. So I'm not willing to date somebody that makes less than half. But candy isn't the job word forbidden for gacha players. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta have standards when you're dating people. If you think looks and status don't matter, you probably aren't mature enough. They absolutely matter. I think they matter to everyone. People don't say that it matters, but the truth is that it does, okay? It does matter. That's why people put their pictures on their profile. You know, you can see what they look like. Sometimes they put their job on their profile, and that gives you a good estimate of, like, you know, what they're making potentially. So, like, things like that. My only answer if some chick asked how much I make, I have a nice apartment at the beach. She wants to know more. I laugh at her and walk away. Unless I'm getting engaged to her, she has no right to know anything. Why are you uncomfortable with that question, though? I've had men ask me how much I make on the first date. I never get offended. I just tell them. I'm like, I'm working this job. I'm making this much money. Because they have the right to know. I feel like they have the right to know if, you know, they're considering whether or not they should date me. They have a right to know how much money I make. And if it's not what they want, then they don't have to date me. Candy, if his mom knew you made 100K a year, she would have liked you more. I'm pretty sure she knows, and that's not enough for her. Like, she probably knows, but the issue is I'm not in his social class, right? 100K is not upper class. That's like middle class income. Maybe upper middle class income, but it's certainly not upper class income. To reach the upper class, you need probably around like 250K plus, which is like, those are like some really high standards. Like, basically what his mom was implying is that I basically need to be born into wealth, is what she's saying. Because if you look around at the number of 27-year-olds even making 100K, it's like the top like 10%, 5%. 250K plus, you're looking at like the top 1%. And a lot of those people, they definitely got a head start by having a rich mommy or daddy, or like they just got really lucky, right? It's definitely possible. Like, there are people in their 20s who are like athletes or like entertainers. There's some Twitch streamers that like 25 making like crazy money, but these are a very small minority of people. Most people are not like this. So like, I feel like it's not really reasonable for her to expect this when she knows that his son's dating somebody that's middle class. But maybe she just doesn't like the fact that I'm middle class, okay? Maybe that's what it is. I'm pretty sure your past generations, none of these criteria were that important to have. I think people still considered them. Even in arranged marriages, families will sometimes consider whether two families have the same social standing. You know, you still get to look at the other person's picture. Things like that are still done, you know. I only date women in finance. Fair enough. So what if you dated someone who's on SSI? You mean like depression medication? I mean, I wouldn't really mind, as long as they're like, you know, managing their condition. The only time you should hide your status is if you're a rich person, because you don't want someone to take advantage of you. That goes for men and women. Yeah, like, I think it's okay to keep some aspects of your finances private, but you can't go around acting too broke, you know? There was a guy I remember on a Chinese dating show. I'll tell you guys a story. So he went on a Chinese dating show where, like, let me see if I can find the video. He went on a Chinese dating show and basically acted like he was like super broke. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Yeah, you can look at someone. Do people actually truly know who they're with even after marriage? I think people change over time too. So it's like, you don't always know who you're dating.
My job.
Okay.
My job. I come from a back.
Okay. So I'll show you guys this video. I remember watching this video, and there's like so many men in the chat that were like, "Oh yeah, like these women are gold diggers." Okay. Okay. Let's look at the title. So this is the title. Okay. He's a CEO worth $280 million. Basically pretends to be broke for quote unquote true love. Okay. I don't hide shit from my wife. Humans are always changing. It's true.
Ground as a construction worker. People jokingly call me the Cement King. My job is both dirty and tiring, but the salary is decent. I can earn 400 to 500 yuan, about 55 to 70 USD per day. If I only take 2 days off a month, I can earn up to 15,000 yuan, about 2,100 US dollars. As for the future, I hope to lead my own team, everyone, and hardworking woman, so the two of us can strive together, pursue our...
Okay, let me just like shorten this for you, okay? Basically, he tells these women that he's like 40 years old, making $2,000 a month, and he expects his wife to stay at home and take care of his two aging parents, right? Like, he's like, yeah, I have two parents that are like really old, and I need you to stay at home and like take care of them and then cook and clean and do all the household chores. And he's like 40, and he talks about how he like wants to like start his own business and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like he's exaggerating too much, right? Like when you're 40, you're making like $2,000 a month. You expect your wife to stay at home to take care of both of your aging parents. It's just kind of too much to ask for. That's not super broke, but that's pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I have responsibility to care for my parents. That just means we're not a match. It's like basically you're looking for somebody to be your maid, and you don't make enough money to like justify having somebody like that, you know? Like if you're making like tons of money and you want somebody to stay home and take care of your parents, I can understand. But for like $2,000 a month, like I don't know if that's gonna be enough. And I think it's reasonable for these women to be like, well, I don't think you're a good fit then, because I don't want to live that kind of lifestyle, right? Yeah. He's find a woman for a farming community. Yeah, community, not these models. Yeah, it's like... And then the funny thing is on the show, near the end of the show, he's like, haha, got you, I'm actually rich. It's like... Yeah, but like you're exaggerating too much. Like you're just asking for like too like the things you're asking for are too weird. I make tons of money. No way I'd be okay for my girl to stay home unless she was raising our child. But then once the child's older, she better be out and back to work. I think people have different opinions on this issue. But it's like you can't like tell somebody you're dating like, oh, by the way, baby, I'm living under a bridge and I'm homeless. And expect somebody to be like, oh, I love you anyway, you know? Yeah. Some humble woman might accept him if she's a hard worker, the opposite of Candy. What do you mean I'm not a hard worker? I am a hard worker. But like, if I'm dating somebody, I'm definitely going to consider what kind of life I'm going to live with them, you know? Anyways, let me drink some more water. Well, okay, she has a point. I like this comment because I think this comment makes a lot of sense, right? Like, yeah, like these women on the show are maybe like not the best women ever. But at the same time, like I do think one or two would have left the light on for him. Like if he didn't mention like taking care of his parents, I think a few of them would have given it a shot, right? At least given him a chance. But it's like, yeah, the guy wants to avoid a gold digger. You can't push it to the extreme. Like, if you say you, like, earn, like, super broke income, live under a bridge, like, can't blame a girl for not wanting you, okay? Like, he's, like, 40, saying he makes $2,000 a month, wants a woman to not work and take care of both his parents. So, yeah. Like, he's like, I have a friend who recently met a girl. He pretends to be dead broke to test her. I already told him this is too extreme. It's going to be really hard to find a girl if you don't at least pretend to have a normal salary. That's what I think is that, like, can't, like, be too weird about it. My wife works from home, but she takes care of my kid. Once that kid grows up, if she wants to stay home, I will let her. Kids are super annoying to take care of. Yeah, and there's people that hire nannies as well, right? Like, if you want your wife to work, then you hire a nanny. Or you split the costs for a nanny. Boom, problem solved, right? So I think there's many options. People decide different things. There's many ways to make it work. 99% of the Chinese girls on this show want to be sugar babies. They're the biggest gold diggers ever. I'm sure some of them are gold diggers, but I do think there are some women on the show that are actually looking for a boyfriend. And if he didn't say the part about how they have to take care of his elderly parents, there's probably at least 1 or 2 women that would have left the light on for him, given him a chance. So, yeah. I mean, he's like a good-looking guy. Like, even though he says he's 40, he's pretty good-looking. Yeah, you have guys and women who go out of their way to visit these third-world countries to either live there or are getting themselves a partner from these areas. There's nothing wrong with that as long as they're, like, looking for somebody, right? But there are situations where it can border on being, like, kind of like exploitation. Like when you see these like 70-year-old men with like very young girls, like 17, 18, it's a little bit weird. Like that's when I feel like it kind of borders on like people getting exploited. Candy, do you think an arranged marriage would fix your problems right now? No, it would not fix my fucking problems right now. Pause. Okay. Like, yes, I want to find somebody, but I want it to be the right person as well. I don't want to just find like anybody, you know? Yeah, true. Imagine a girl tells you have to clean up after her parents. Like, imagine a girl that you're dating tells you you have to take care of both of her aging parents. You have to clean their bedpans and, like, take care of them. Like, who wants to sign up for that? Just, like, think about that for a second. Like, do you want to sign up for that? So why is this guy on TV, quote-unquote, pretending to be poor, essentially saying, like, you know, you have to be a nurse to his aging parents, and he makes $2,000 a month? Like, I don't want to sign up for that shit. What the fuck? I'm good. And then it's so crazy because at the end, he's like, haha, I'm actually rich. Like, yeah, okay. But, like, I don't think a lot of people would have bit on your first offer. You gotta have to deal with weird guys on your dates now. I know. Kenny, it's a little bit weird. Hell no, that shit's super weird for both parties. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, you know, it's a big ask to even ask somebody that you've been dating for a long time to, like, take care of your parents. But, like, at the very beginning, you didn't even start dating this woman, and you're already like, can you change my mom's bedpan? Probably not, right? Like, she's probably gonna be like, hell no. That's weird. I'd be like, that's weird. Yeah. Okay, let's go kill this guy. Let's continue. Illusion shattered. Oh, remember this guy had he had an electro shield, I think. He sounds like a master troll. I don't know what he was thinking. It seemed like he was just on there to, like, brag or something. I don't know if he was even, like, genuinely looking for a girlfriend. Well, in that case, I don't think there'll ever be a girl for me in this wild-ass rock. All they care about is money. I don't think women care only about money. It's only one of the factors. Old men with super young women's basically a pedo with my eyes. And the woman is taking advantage of the old man. That's weird, too. A lot of women in third world countries don't really have much of a choice. Because, like, you know, your job options are very limited. A lot of the times, these women think that marrying, like, a really old man that's at least going to take care of them is, like, their only way out of poverty. Which can be true to some extent, right? Like, it definitely is a way out of poverty. I mean, if they're showering their partner with money, the guy's just getting his money's worth. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how these, like, weird, like, passport bros relationship works. No clue. You're good, man. A lot of girls just want to make sure you make enough to get by and not a welfare case. Yeah, you're good. And don't ask for weird shit, okay? Don't be like this man on Chinese dating, asking, you know, on the first date for a woman to take care of your aging parents. Like, don't ask for weird shit, okay? Like, you gotta, like, ease them in. Even if you got some weird requests, you gotta make sure she's, like, in love with you first before you ask. Like, you can't be asking this shit on the first date. Like, oh, can you take care of my grandpa? Or, like, you know, can you take care of my mom? She's, like, really old and she, like, shits the bed. Like, don't ask that, like, right away. It's too much. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Donkey. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. That's how Trump got his wife. He bought his wife. Yeah, well, Trump has a lot of money, so I don't know how many people in this chat can be like Trump. Fuck wealth and women. I'd rather date AI. That's some copium, but okay. Yeah. I need a woman to take care of me, not my parents. Okay. Depends on what kind of care you need. AI can't give you sex yet. I think they're working on it, actually. I think they're making it so that people can, like, have sex with robots. I don't know. It's not very realistic, though. Like, a lot of these, like, AI sex robots, they look super weird. It's, like, not even close to the real thing. I don't know why some people are into that, but it's definitely a thing. Okay. I'm just trying to get the feather. I don't know how long that's gonna take us. We'll see. Get a fleshlight. It's not the same. It doesn't come in the woman package, okay? Wait, let me show you guys the AI sex robots I've seen. Hi, Eager Swine. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Okay, let me show you. Hang on. Yeah, okay, wait. There's a video on this. It's $20,000. What the fuck? What the... Bruh, this shit. It doesn't even look human. It looks weird. No. Would you guys have sex with that?
I think she's sleeping.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
20,000.
10 minutes without you seems like an eternity.
Well, thank you. I've missed you too. Robotic heads
Oh
like
god.
Barney's
Oh
will come
god.
attached to these
Okay.
tiny-
Are you guys that desperate? You're gonna have sex with that? Nah, man. Nah. $20,000. You buy yourself a girlfriend for that. Buy yourself like some hookers. I would. What's wrong with you? Pause. I already told my mom and dad I'm not taking care of them, but I will pay for them to have a caretaker. That's good. She knows what you like all the time. This is too much. Like, they don't even look real. Like, they look stiff. They look so stiff and weird. Their boobies don't even look real. They look firm and like not squeezable. No. It's creepy. They got fake eyes too, man.
How long does
I want to be your best friend and much more.
She's like, I want to be your best friend and much more. Creepy. They look beautiful. They look like from the movie Megan. Yeah, I'm not into that. Men fucked balloon chicks back in the day. This is a hell of an upgrade. It is an upgrade, but it's still a little bit weird. Like, I don't know how you could have sex with that and get off to that, but I mean, there are some men that have sex dolls, I guess. So this is maybe a step up from that. I don't know. Do they self-clean? No, you gotta scrape the coom out of their pussies. Yeah, that's what men do. Like, when they have sex dolls, they gotta, like, scrape out the coomies so they don't get, like, an infection or something. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Jordan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I mean, with my expectations nowadays, I get why those things are being made. What are your expectations? With the... You must have expectations for your partner too, Dazai, okay? Like, everybody has expectations for the person that they date. If you're on here in the stream saying you got no expectations, I'm gonna be like, damn, would you date a crackhead then? Like, what if your girlfriend was like a crackhead and homeless? Would you date that? Obviously, most people's answer would be no. Okay, I would not date a homeless crackhead. So you got some kind of standards. The reason you're not into it is because you're not a man. This is made for men. That's true. See, why do they make all this like weird sexual stuff for men? I think they just know that men are sluts, okay? Like they never make these like male sex dolls, you know, it's always female. They have sex dolls for women. It can be a man or a futa. Why? I don't need no sex doll, okay? I'll just go find a man. Like, why? I will never date a poor person. Damn, Steven. Steven's a savage. Yeah, that's probably what my ex-boyfriend's mom thought. She was like, oh, I can't have my son dating a poor person, even though I'm not even poor. Like, okay. Well, I guess $20K for a woman that can be shut off when you don't want to hear her, has sex whenever you want just to please you, maybe worth it. Hey, if you break up, she doesn't take anything, I guess, but $20,000 though. But all you need is a pee-pee. Why do you need the whole man? I mean, I like the whole package. Like, I don't just need the pee-pee, okay? Like, there's more to a relationship than just the pee-pee. It's not like you're having sex all the time. I remember I asked chat this question before. I'm like, would you rather your girlfriend have the head of a fish and like a normal bottom half, or like a normal top half, like she has her head and like, you know, her titties and everything's normal, but then her bottom half is a fish? And I think most people chose to have the normal top half, okay? Like imagine you're just like having sex with a fish. Like, that's weird. She wants to peg a man? No. Ain't that a mermaid, normal bottom half? You would rather have your girlfriend have the head of a fish? Like, she literally has a fish head. You would be making out with a fish. And Canny, I've been going to my sister's house doing artwork drawing. Oh, nice. There we go.
Here comes the cash.
I wouldn't kiss her. You wouldn't kiss your girlfriend down? What a savage. What do you draw, Eager Swine? I'm a terrible artist, so I never draw. Wow, mermaid. Mermaids are cool. Can I draw you and give it to you? Yeah, send it to me in the Discord. I hear my mom yelling outside. I don't know what she said. She's like yelling in Chinese to my extended family members. Typical. I've seen some hentai of mermaids from Yu-Gi-Oh! So don't count mermaids out. I'm not into mermaids. I guarantee you there's a lot more lonely guys than women. I don't know if that's true actually, does I think it's about 50-50. I've been drawing of SpongeBob and Mermaid. Nice. Those guys know where the profit is at, is why. What do you mean? Those guys know where the profit is at? I mean, yeah, there definitely are wealthy men that choose to like be single forever. But I think there's a lot of men that like want to find somebody as well. Because it's like at some point, you know, being rich is like cool and all. But then if you have nobody to spend your life with, I mean, what's the point of having all the money? I think that goes for like women too, right? There's definitely a lot of like wealthy single women that have a great life, but they still want to find someone. Yo, Candy, what's up? Hey, Myth, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How are you? Happy Sunday. Quote of the day. I have many quotes, guys. Just like my quote in the description. When life F's you hard, just moan. Yes, I love that quote. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Money and things are great, but like Candy said, not having someone to share stuff with would suck. Yeah, and it's like you have friends, but you kind of get to the age in your... I think I see it most in their 30s where like you have friends, but your friends are so busy like with their partners, their own families, their own lives. Like you kind of feel a little left out, like if you're the only one that's single, right? Not the SpongeBob and Mermaid thing, that's alright. Talking about the 50-50 on loneliness, can he be spot on? I think it's about 50-50. Like, there's a lot of lonely women as well. But you just don't see it because you're a man, right? You're a man, so you don't see, like, the women's side of things. But there's a lot of women that are looking for people as well. Yeah, I made you drink water. Yeah. Water is good for you. Yeah, look, there's a lot of women looking for partners too. So it's not just a male problem. And I think actually between men and women, women have way more pressure to find someone. I think maybe the reason why, this is my my guess, is that because there's more pressure on women to like find somebody quickly, you know, there's less single women than men. I think that's a possibility. But it's because like a lot of these like, you know, your Asian parents, especially like traditional parents, they're like, oh my God, like you need to find somebody before you're 30 or you're fucked or something like that, you know? So there's a lot more women that are under that kind of pressure. And I guess to some extent they are right. Like as women, like if you want kids, like your reproductive timeline is a lot shorter than a man. Like a man has a lot more time to find somebody compared to a woman. The guys that made those sex dolls, they know there's an excessive amount of lonely guys, so that's why it's women bots only made. Women choose, that's why they're less single. I think men can choose as well. Like, it's not like you have to end up with whoever you end up with. You can still make a choice. My mom is trying to set me up with one of her friend's daughters. I think you should give it a shot. I mean, what if she's cute? You never know. Do stretch, Kenny? Just stretch. Oh. Okay, run away. I mean, I think you should give it a shot. What if she's cute? You never know. Although sometimes when your parents try to set you up with someone, it's like kind of weird though. Sometimes my mom is like, oh honey, I saw my friend's son, and I see a picture of him and he just looks disgusting. I'm like, oh God, what the fuck? I'm good. There's two of them though. One's 25, one's 19. Okay, 19 sounds a little too young. Jeez. Candy, we men don't get to choose. What the hell? You guys get to choose. What do you mean you don't get to choose? Everybody has a choice. Nobody's forcing you to be with someone. If you don't want to be with them, you don't have to be with them. Like, of course you have a choice. What do you mean? I don't understand this whole idea that, like, men don't get to choose their partner. Like, of course you do. Like, if you're not happy with, you know, a certain choice, you can always break up with them and pick somebody else. And, like, men get to choose even more because I think there's this traditional idea that men have to approach women. Like, men are supposed to be the ones that make the first move. So I think it's the opposite. I think men get to choose because they're the ones that do more of the approaching and stuff. Like, there's less women that go up to men. Yeah, we get a choice, Lamau. What do you mean we don't have a choice? It's like, what do you mean? People just think weird things. Women get to be picky. We men can't. Of course you can be picky. You can be picky, but if you're too picky, you're gonna be single. That's all it is. Like, I have a friend who's super picky. He's like, you know, almost in his mid-30s, and he's like, I'm not gonna date a woman unless she's like a K-pop star. And that's why he's been single for 5 years. So, I mean, you could be picky. You could be like him. You're probably just not gonna find no one. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Kabubble. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. But most people are not like this, right? Like, most men are not expecting their future girlfriend to be like K-pop star. Most men got like, you know, slightly lower standards. Yeah, single for 5 years. He'll get the star. He needs the K-pop star. He's still waiting, guys. He's waiting. He's waiting for like Jennie from Blackpink to like propose to him. In the reproduction cycle, older woman fades as they age. The more older women wait to be with someone, the more they won't ever have kids when they do decide. There's more technology now, so like even if you're like an older woman, you can still like fucking go to a sperm bank or something and just like do it yourself, you know? There are like those options, right? You can choose to just go to a sperm bank and like, you know, do the in vitro stuff. So it's not like they have no options. If you really want to have a kid, you definitely can. Like, there's definitely options out there. So it's not hopeless. But if you want like a partner, I think like there's more pressure on women to like find someone. So time is against single older women. Yeah, I think like it's not like time is against you. You just need to make sure you're using time properly. right? And not like wasting time with the wrong people. Rose or Lisa, way better. I don't know what he's waiting for. Okay, he's waiting for one of these K-pop models to like, I don't know, be like I love you or something. So yeah, can it just be like a safari zone where I can have snacks or a smoke bomb? Yeah. Look, men are allowed to have standards, okay? You could have standards like my friend, but you could be single for a while, is all I'm saying. Why should men even make the first move? You don't have to, right? You can wait for a woman to make the first move, but there's a chance that she won't, right? There are women that go up to men, but I think it's like there's less women that go up to men compared to men that go up to women. So if you don't make the first move as a man, there's a chance you just like you won't find somebody, right? Or you could try and find somebody on like a dating app or something. That's another option. Or you can go through like a dating agency, a matchmaker, a lot of choices. But you don't have to make the first move. You could choose to be single for the rest of your life if you want to, right? Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's saying you have to make the first move. But it would make it a lot easier for you to find somebody if you do. Kenny Stygian done? Not yet. Not yet. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to get some stuff for Hazo. Some of his items. And there we go. Because we're men, that's what we do. I don't think that has to be the case. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I do think it would help if you do. Didn't you start to come into a TED Talk? Didn't bring my notes for class. You should bring your notes for class. There's lots of people in my chat that are like looking for a partner, I guess. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day too, Raccoon. How are you? Happy Sunday. Yeah, the best thing you can do on a first date when you're seeing a girl is to whip out your PP, okay? When you're having dinner with her, you have to immediately whip out the PP. Like, you guys will be, like, eating your spaghetti or whatever. You will be like, hey, baby, you want to see my wiener? And then you just whip it out. And then she'll fall in love with you. And then you guys will live happily ever after. That's how it works, chat. Trust. Yeah, I definitely won't date a chick who mains Arlecchino. That's for sure. I don't main her. I'm just using her right now. I don't know. I don't even like her that much. I feel like Hu Tao's better. Damn, I've been doing it wrong. I've been paying for the first date. I'm such a dumbass. You should pay for the first date. Men should always pay for the first date. If a man doesn't pay for my first date, I don't know. I think he's like got issues or something. Sunday, he cooking everything. Yeah. Is it hot where you live? Should have whipped out the ding dong instead. Yeah, you have to whip out the ding dong. You should do both. You should pay for her meal and whip out the ding dong. Skip the tutorial, whip it out. You just gotta whip it out. Like, what are you doing? How come you haven't whipped it out yet? You need to show her the goods, okay? You have to show her the goods so that she can check that you're qualified, okay? You need to show her that you don't have a micro penis. Yeah. You have to qualify, guys. You have to qualify. Alright, let's use her E and just walk across the water. I love Farina. She's like Jesus. There we go. I assume. What is the weirdest thing that you've like seen somebody do on the first date? Is this a carrot? I have 50. Carrots are great. Because it's flashing, you'll get arrested for it? No. Flashing's good for you, trust. You have to flash all of your first dates from now on. You just have to whip it out. Do the pee-pee showing. It's 100% effective, trust. Alright, this way. There we go. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to dating now that I'm single. Oh, God. My first date with my man, I paid my meal and he paid his. I don't like that he pays it all. In the end, he surprised me with a cake. Nice. Yeah, I prefer to have the man pay. That's my opinion. Like, I'm not really the type of person that, like, likes to do, like, 50-50 on everything. So I prefer if he pays and it leaves a good impression that way. That means he treats you as a friend. Wait, but like you guys are dating, right? NA022. You're implying that you're dating, which is good. Which means that he didn't friend zone you. Thank God. There we go. So you're independent. Well, I recently broke up with my boyfriend, so here I am single again. I'm not looking forward to dating though. I might just be by myself for a while. Dating honestly sucks. Like, I don't really like dating. 50-50 always, not really. We have a healthy relationship as a couple. It's just, it depends on what two people decide, right? Some people are like 50-50 on everything. For me, I prefer the man pays a little more. I will always pay for my girl only on my birthday, and once in a blue moon she can pay if she wants to surprise me. That's good. Yeah, see, Jelly has a good mentality. Jelly got that provider mentality, okay? I don't know. I'm just not into these like 50-50 men. Like, not my thing. My mom keeps telling me if I don't pay for the girl, I'm not a real man. You gotta pay for her. You need to show her that you're a provider. Hi, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Kenny. Glad I could catch a stream. Hi, Spirit. Welcome, welcome. Gold digger. You can call me whatever you want, pause. But, like, I don't want to be out here dating broke dudes, okay? Not my cup of tea. I provide the dick. Yeah, women have dildos for that, pause. Okay, we don't need the dick that badly. But women want equality. Yeah, but we want equality, but you have to pay though. Like, that's the way that it works. Like, equality is great and all. Like, you know, we want to be able to vote and stuff, but like, you should still pay. A broke dude in Vancouver, you don't have a roof or food. The dog, there's like dudes that are like 40 living with their parents. It's really weird. And I thought the new Donkey Kong was the only gold digger, but goddamn, Candy. Yeah. That ain't equality then. Yeah, well, you know, that's how it is, pause. You just have to accept. So only when it suits you, yeah. That's the logic.
Solidify.
Look, I mean, I would probably discuss with my partner at like the very beginning how we want to deal with finances. And if he's like, oh, I want to do 50-50 on everything, I'll be like, you're probably not the one, right? I'll probably just pick somebody else that is okay with paying a little more. Kenny, don't worry. Some men have dick without that white thingy even. What white thingy? This is all interesting to hear. Yeah. I mean, I know girls that date like these like 50-50 men, and a lot of them are like cheap as hell. So 70-30, I could do that. I mean, look, in my last current, you know, recent relationship, it was like 4-1, right? He'll pay 4 times, I pay once. I'm okay with that. You know, that's acceptable. But I don't know if I'd be okay doing like 50-50. Like, I don't think that's for me, you know? So, yeah. So now I kind of know, like, what my preferences are. Then you'll be single most of your life. I was literally just in a relationship, Sakura. I have no idea what you mean. I kind of do the same thing with my girlfriend. I pay 3 times and then she pays. Yeah, I think that's fine. Something like that. But, like, I don't know. I don't want to date one of these 50-50 men. Like, not for me. My sister was dating this guy who couldn't even pay for his own food. Ended up a train wreck. Who could have seen this coming? Why did she date a guy that couldn't even pay for his own food? Did he have a job? I hope he had a job. Jeez. That's crazy. My friend, who's a coworker, she dated this, like, unemployed guy that sat at home and smoked weed for 2 years. And then he started using her money on OnlyFans, and then that's when she dumped him. I mean, she told me his dick was, like, really good, though. So, yeah. Waiting for you to hydrate. Did you redeem the hydrate? Okay, I'll drink some water. I didn't see it, though. That's what we do. We both have full-time jobs. Make full-time money. That's good. See, I don't know. Some women are okay dating, you know, a guy that wants to go 50-50 on everything, but I feel like that's not for me. Sometimes good PP is worth bad stuff. I don't know if it's that worth it though. Thanks for the hydrate. Didn't you date a guy who didn't want his girl to make more than him? Oh, yeah, that guy was super weird. I didn't date him. Stop saying I dated him. That gives people the wrong idea. I went on one date with him, okay? I went on one date with this guy that was like 40. He lived with his parents. And he was like, I will never date a woman that makes more money than me. I was like, okay, how much money you make? And he was like, yeah, I work at a factory. I make minimum wage. No, actually, no. He said he worked at a factory at night, so he makes $1 more than minimum wage. Yeah. And he was like, I can't date a woman that makes more, because I guess it makes him feel like emasculated or something. He's like, yeah, I have to be like the breadwinner, you know? And then he's like 40 and makes minimum wage. I'm like, okay, so I guess I don't qualify because I don't make minimum wage. I make more than that. He lives with his mom. He lives with his mom at 40. Like, I was like, bruh, like, I think what I gotta do is I gotta tighten up my age range. I gotta set my age preference from, like, I don't know, maybe like 26 to 33 or something. Like, I can't be dating these like weird 40-year-old men that have no job or like make very little money. Pathetic guy. If he's a breadwinner, y'all both starving. Imagine, and he's saying that he doesn't want to date a woman that makes more than him. So he has to find another woman that also makes minimum wage, and like, or either that or she has to be like unemployed or works part-time or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's looking for. It's weird. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Hang on, chat. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. I am back. She's getting water. I'm getting water. Clean her dentures. I do not have dentures. Okay, that's sus. I am about to get my Alexa put the dogs away. Night, Mike.
Don't you think something weird's going on?
We're just playing through, I think, the story quest right now for the event. This is my Asia account, by the way. Yeah.
Everything was fine until the monsters showed up. Oh no.
I'm trying to stay hydrated because it's so hot right now.
I'm dragging everyone down with me.
Don't think like
My mom's like outside the door yelling at somebody in Chinese. God knows what she's saying. Come over, Kenny. Me and the girlfriend are swimming in her dad's new pool. Why? Why are you inviting me? Skinny dipping? Oh, you want me to seduce her dad? Is that what it is? Oh my God, Gleam.
outside the cave.
It's really hot here. Yeah, it's hot here too. Glad the VAs came back. Did they come back or did they get fired? I don't know if they came back or got fired. But either way, the voices are back, which is good. What's your Asia UID? Can you add me, Candies? Exclamation mark UID and then pick the Asia one. Replaced? Good. I don't care if they got replaced or they came back or what the situation is. As long as I have the voices back, that's great. Because of the strike. Yeah, these people just didn't work for 6 months. The Paimon VA was fired and replaced, I think. I think she voluntarily quit and then they got in somebody new, which is dumb. Like, she was like ranting about how she's like disabled and stuff and that's why she's not on strike, but you should support the strike. But like, she just lost a really good job. Like, I don't think it's that easy to get jobs as a voice actor. And like, Genshin probably pays pretty good. She has a very stable job. And like, she just lost it for what? Like, for nothing. Seduce her daddy just won his work injury lawsuit? No, Gleam. That's weird. Oh my God. Gleam just wants me to seduce everybody. Gleam is like, Kenny, you should seduce her father. Like, her dad's probably old as fuck. That's weird. VAs famously don't get paid well. I mean, they probably get paid though, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure Genshin pays their VAs at least decently well. No, so yeah.
Better than abyssal monsters.
How do you even become a VA? Like, do you have to like go to school for that? Because I think being a voice actor is still acting, right? The El Capotocus. It's the El Capotocus Joquirado. You have to be in the SAG union. I don't think you have to be. There's VAs that are non-unionized as well. I think the whole strike was about like, you know, unionizing VAs or whatever, and it didn't exactly work out. Did not pan out, Chad. Did not pan out. You don't need to go to school, but you need training. I see. Bro, what language you speaking? I'm trying to speak this, whatever language this is. How do you say it? Al Capodicus Joquirado? It's that dumb cactus from Final Fantasy. It's a cactus. It's a cactus, chat. Cactus. Okay. Can I deal damage to him? Okay. I can deal a little bit of damage to him. Cactus. It's a cactus. One time there was a cactus in like my classroom in elementary school and I watered it too much and then it died. Yeah. Cactuses don't need that much water apparently. Shucks. Candy, from where Genshin finds these types of names, I don't fucking know, man. They probably like Google translated Mexican cactus and then that's what it said. That's what Google Translate came up with. I don't know, man. Oh, you know what? You're right. MiHoYo VAs are non-union. Yeah. HoYo VAs are non-union. That's what the whole strike was about. They were like, oh, we want you to become unionized. And HoYo was like, hell no. And then that was it. Then they all lost their jobs. And it was like, okay, no more. Gonna head off and play some games. Have fun, Candy. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, Jelly. Yeah. There we go. Because conditions for non-union actors suck, so it's for a good reason. Yeah, I do think unionized actors get paid well, or they get paid better, but it's ultimately Hoyo's choice, right? Like, if Hoyo doesn't want to unionize, then they don't have to. Okay, nice. There we go. The thing is, I only know about working conditions for like actual like real life actors because I knew somebody in college that was an actor, and he told me that like union actors get paid so much more than non-union. But I don't know if that applies to voice actors. I'm assuming it's similar. I work in non-union TV, so I get to hear a lot of stuff from non-union actors. Oh yeah, I think in real life it makes like a huge difference, like IRL actors, but I don't know about voice acting. That I'm not sure. I don't know if it's like the exact same situation. Maybe it's similar, but I'll bet you it's probably not 100% the same. Because I've heard like both good and bad things about SAG-AFTRA. Like some people have said that it's not really that good. Voice acting is kind of in the same, it's kind of, but it's not exactly the same thing, right? So I feel like you can't make like a one-to-one comparison. But like 100% I agree with you. Like unionized actors that do like actual like on-screen TV, movie kind of stuff, it's better to be unionized because you get paid more, you get better benefits, like it's just way better. But voice acting, I'm not so sure. And you gotta keep in mind, Hoyo's like a Chinese company, okay? Like, I don't think they do a lot of unions in China. So they're kind of just like, yeah, we don't want to fuck with that shit, is probably their mentality. That's why they just let go of, like, all the people that were striking and just replaced them. Which I think people have, like, maybe mixed opinions about that. But for me, I'm kind of just like, for me, that's okay, right? Like, I just want the voices back. I'm gonna Shanghai in November. I'll ask them to do a union. They'll probably laugh at you. I also work for a Chinese entertainment company, and yeah, they don't like union. There you go, Andrew. What'd I tell you? Like, they're not into it, okay? I don't think they do unions and shit in China. So obviously, like, they don't want to feel like they're getting pressured to, like, bend to, like, you know, having to be unionized and stuff like that. I kind of understand it. I don't think it's good for the company, I guess. But, yeah. From what I heard, Hoyo has pretty good benefits and protections, like against using AI VAs already. But I take it with a grain of salt since I haven't heard more about it. I think the fact that people are willing to take the job, even with this whole strike going on, tells you that Hoyo at least pays decent. Okay, like, it at least pays decent, so people are willing to take the job. That's all I know. And it is what it is. It makes everything cheaper, that's for sure. Yeah. No business is like unions. It means they're forced to treat employees like humans. Well, I don't think, you know, Hoyo is, like, paying, like, poverty wages to people, right? Like, people get paid for their work. They get paid at market value for whatever they're providing. And it is what it is. I do think, though, there is risk in, like, certain industries for people to get exploited, though. Like, usually the unionized jobs are, like, how do I describe it? Like, in, like, the trades and things like that, where there's unions like steel workers, iron workers. I've heard there's unions for those. Some people work for the government, so there's government unions. The post office has unions. I think there's like pros and cons to both. I can't speak to unions because I'm not in a union, right? Like there's no salespeople unions, okay? Ain't no unions for salespeople. So I don't know exactly how they work, but I've heard good things and bad things. The bad thing about unions is that you gotta pay to your union. So sometimes there's like union dues you have to pay. And that gets taken from your paycheck, so that's kind of a downer. But unions do fight for you. Like, if you have like a problem or something, you can go to your union and they'll fight for you. So there's pros and cons. You think there's people trying to fuck their way up the ladder in Hoyo? Maybe, I don't know. There's also VAs who will take almost any job that they're given. Yes. And that's kind of the reality of the entertainment industry, is that like there's so many people trying to get jobs that like there's people willing to work for free even. Not a lot of opportunities out there in the entertainment industry. Yeah, it's tough out there. Like especially in like acting, voice acting, there's not that many jobs, so people just take what they can get. I think you have to pay a yearly fee for your SAG license. There you go. That's one downside already. Right, Andrew? Like, you can say unions are great, but you still need to pay money to them. And not everybody wants to pay money to them. So I think you have to ask yourself, like, are the benefits I'm getting from this union worth me paying money for them, you know, contributing towards their cause? Because if a union, like, if they vote to strike, you have to strike with them because you're part of the union, right? Even if you don't agree with the decision, if they vote as a whole to do something, you have to do it as well. That's why I think there was a lot of like voice actors in Genshin who didn't really want to strike, but they had to do it because the union voted to strike. Yeah, my union fought for me when I was hitting on my boss. Well, you shouldn't have hit on your boss, but that's good. You were in a union. I have no idea how they work. I know a little bit, but I don't have personal experience with it. Because, you know, there ain't no unions for my career path. But I've heard good and bad things from people. I have a lot of friends that are in unions. Like, I think one friend works at a casino. Apparently, they have unions too, which is kind of interesting because I didn't know that casino workers had unions. But yeah.
Wait, are you two still thinking about it?
Yeah, like...
We're here. You must have been waiting for us to take a group.
It's the El Capotas. Capoticus. I love that name. It's El Capoticus.
If they act...
But since
Oh well, I'll get the camera.
Nice. Ooh.
Three, two.
Oh, what a cute picture. I love the alpaca. The alpaca is very cute. There was a time back in the day where like alpaca plushies were so popular. My friend still got like a ton of them in her room. And just like a shit ton of alpacas. It's crazy. Return to the resort accommodation and rest. This way. There we go. Oh, Andrew, what kind of TV work do you do? I'm kind of curious. Like, what are you like an actor for TV? Do you write scripts? A lot of people that work in entertainment are not necessarily actors or actresses, but like people that write scripts, people that, you know, do the lighting, or they do like the backstage stuff. I think that's cool too. I edit vertical dramas. That's a new one. I've never heard of that before. But I do also act from time to time. That's kind of cool. Did you go into the entertainment industry like wanting to be an actor? But then, I don't know, like, did you go in initially like wanting to be an actor, but then maybe they didn't give you like a starting role and then you took another side job, or how did it work out? Because I know there's a lot of people that move to Los Angeles and they're like, I'm going to be a famous actor or actress. Maybe it doesn't end up panning out so well for a couple years and then they take like a side gig or something. I don't know. They're very popular in Asia. I'm just curious because I've never spoken to... Well, I've spoken to a few actors, but maybe not one quite as successful as you, Andrew. So tell us your secret. I make sure the stage lights are strapped down and don't fall and kill someone. Damn. Wait, but like you're not even working in entertainment though, Gleam. You're a pharmacist. I think entertainment careers sound interesting, but it's like a lot of the leading roles in shows and stuff like that are like super competitive, like crazy competitive. You almost need to suck the right dicks to get them, okay? Like, it's like you want a starting role in this famous movie, better suck some dick, okay? Like, have you been sucking any dick lately? No dick sucking equals no role, okay? Yeah, oh my god, sorry. I think my mom is like messaging me. Let me double check. Pharmaceuticals kind of entertaining, yeah. Okay, let's go this way. Like, so much sus shit happens in Hollywood, like... I think a lot of these like super famous like entertainers, like they probably be sucking the right dicks or something. I don't know, chat. Let me grab my phone. second. Oh, God. Oh. My mom messaged me again. Let me see what they made for dinner tonight. Looks like they made like some Chinese cakes. Just reply. I hopped around a lot. I went to film school wanting to be a director. Still want to do that, but I've done a lot of gaffling, lighting, background work. But in school, I learned I liked editing, so I've been doing that until I somehow got the chance to direct something. That's good. It's good that you like tried out different things to see what you liked. Wanting to be a director. Director is the first one I've heard. I think I had somebody in my chat saying they want to be like an actor, actress. Or I've met people in real life that say they want to be like an actor or something. Or they're currently working as an actor. Give me one candy, I'm hungry. Oh my god. You're just a hungry man. I edited one for Vtuber like a year ago. That's cute. Not sure if you're aware of her. No, never heard of her. Be a director, be the one getting the dick sucked. Well, you gotta be famous first. I don't know though, chat. I've met like people who say they're currently working as like actors or actresses. And I have to be honest, most of them, they're like working a lot of part-time jobs. They're doing a lot of other things just to kind of get by. The vast majority of them are not making enough money from acting alone, which is kind of sad. Like, if you're doing a job, you would hope that, like, you can make enough money from just doing it. But, like, pretty much every single actor or actress I met in real life has said that they work, like, multiple part-time jobs or they need to get, like, another job just to, like, sustain themselves, you know? Because they don't make enough. Well, it's getting, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head to bed now. Okay, thank you for coming by, Sakura. Thank you, thank you. I hope you had a great day today. Unless you're an executive, studio executive, you're gonna be the one doing the sucking. Do you do a lot of dick sucking, Andrew? Do you suck a lot of dick to get jobs in the entertainment industry? Tell us the truth. Very few people can make a career off of just acting. Bro, like, unless you're in, like, the top, fucking 5% of actors, you're probably gonna need a part-time job. That's from what I've seen, right? Maybe for some people it's different. They're, like, really successful, then it's chill. But from every single person I've met probably at least 5 or 6 people who are actively working as actors or actresses. All of them had at least one other job that they were doing. Like, there was none of them that were just like, yeah, I just do acting full time and that's all I do. Not a single one. Pretty much. But I also know actors who just act in vertical dramas and UGC commercials. Yeah, like, I think there are actors that, like, make pretty decent money from just doing commercials and stuff. Like, not everybody that's a successful working actor or actress is like really famous and like on TV all the time, you know? I think a lot of them maybe just work commercials or they work like certain gigs that still helps them get by. With actors, if you're in America, you basically must join a union. You won't get hired otherwise. Oh, there's way more than that, Kovi. You need to join a union. You need to go to auditions, which take up a lot of time. People never think about that. Like, these auditions fucking take a lot of time. And you book maybe like 5% of them. You also need an agent, which takes a cut of whatever money you make. It's like so complicated, so difficult. Even in Canada, it's like the same thing. Like, you gotta, when you join a union, you have to pay money to the union. You gotta get an agent. You gotta go to these fucking auditions, which take a lot of fucking time. And like memorize lines and stuff. It's so much work. It's so much work that you don't get paid for. I'm shocked that people manage to do all that. Like, I've spoken to somebody who I was working with, and he basically told me that he spends half his day sometimes going to like an audition, and he books maybe like 5% of them. Like, imagine how much time he's spending working that's not paid for. How many lines can you memorize? None. I can't memorize any, Gleam. Not very good at memorizing. So it's possible. Just gotta know how to work on set. So if people want you back and will recommend you to other people. Yes, I think there are ways to improve your chances of getting work, but the point is, it's really hard to be an actor or actress. Filming self-tapes, I guess, yeah. I think a lot of jobs in entertainment are just very competitive. Like, it's one of those industries, entertainment especially, like so many people want to work an entertainment job because it looks really glamorous. They're like, I want to be rich and famous, right? I think that's what gets people. They're like, I want to be rich and famous. So there's so many people that try, but then there's very few that actually make a living doing it. A lot of people want to be actors. It's like how a lot of people want to be streamers, right? There's so many people that want to be streamers on Twitch. They're like, I want to make money playing video games. But the number of streamers that actually make enough to sustain themselves is like less than 1%. Like, if you look at the actual statistics, it's like the top 0.01% that's like actually rich and famous. So there's so many people that like want to work these jobs, but there's just not enough eyes. There's not enough jobs available. I don't think many people want to be actors. Oh, you'd be wrong, Kobe. You'd be wrong. Like, even though I don't even work in entertainment, I've met so many people just going to college, working like other like sales jobs and things like that. There's so many people that are actors or actresses, or they want to be, like, they're actively working to be one, or they're doing it part-time. And almost all of them tell me that it's like a huge struggle. Like, they might have like a few jobs on their IMDb profile, and even that's like hard to get. I've seen a lot of shitty actors. It's not even like about how good you are. A lot of the times you just need to be in the right place at the right time. And obviously the more auditions you go to, the more likelihood you're going to book something. But it's a lot of unpaid work. Don't know if I asked my entire team, I bet my left none of them want to be actors. Okay, but that's because you work a job that's in like tech, okay? Like, there's not a lot of overlap. But because I work a job that's more like based on communication, like I work in sales, or I used to work as like a brand ambassador. There was a lot of people that did like part-time brand ambassador work while working as an actress. So there's more overlap between the industries. Obviously, if you ask your fucking typical software engineer, they're not going to be like, oh, I really want to be an actor, bro. But like, I think in my industry, there's way more overlap of people that are like, oh yeah, I'm like working part-time as an actress, you know. Maybe they've like worked a few gigs here and there, and they tell me about their lives, right? They tell me that after working this whole day, which, you know, as a BA, brand ambassador, sometimes you work 8 hours a day. I'd be working the same hours as them. They have the fucking script in their pocket talking about how they're gonna like drive like an hour somewhere to go do an audition. And it's just like, there's a high likelihood they're not even going to book that job, and they're spending so much time doing it, memorizing the script, like, you know, making sure their performance is good, going to the audition, driving to and from the audition. Yeah, if I ask my entire sales team, I bet my left none of them want to be an actor. Okay, maybe it's just my life personally. I've met quite a few of them. Even if there's not a lot of people that want to be actors, right? There's just so few jobs available that there's a bigger supply of labor than there is positions available, which is a big problem. We can all agree that's like a big problem in acting. Like, there's just too many fucking people that want to do this job and not enough jobs. Maybe there's just not very many jobs. I don't know what the reason is, but I just know it's like, from what I've seen, it's really hard to even make a living. A lot of actors we hire aren't even actors, they're models. Well, sometimes you just have to have the look for it. And we just feed them their lines off camera. Well, yeah, sometimes it helps to just have like a famous face on the screen. And that's how it works, you know? I'm gonna give it some color, chat. Here we go. Like, I've seen tons of famous models that have done shows, and they're not particularly good, but they're famous and they're pretty, so, yeah. For vertical dramas, it's absolutely looks first, acting ability second, just be beautiful. So what you're saying is that you should just be beautiful, Andrew. I understand. And for streamers at the peak of streaming during COVID, if you had 3 viewers, you were in the top 1% of all streamers. Yes, that's how crazy it was. I think honestly, you have probably better odds of being like a semi-successful actor than you are being a streamer. Like actually, if you think about it. Because there's a lot of actors that they become like extras in shows, and that pays decently well. You could be an extra, you could work commercials. There are some opportunities out there. And even if you don't manage to do it full time, you can still do it part time. But like Twitch, man, like it's hard.
Nice. That's a wrap for the warm-up.
Nice too. Well, that was easy. There we go.
Nope.
You really can't keep.
Anyway, time to decide where to head next.
What are we gonna do? Hey, something ain't the guest in green. I mean, the issue.
Uh-oh. Paimon, sorry to interrupt, but that...
Oh god, look at this guy's hat. He's got like 2 butterfly antennas. That's kind of cute. I kind of dig that.
You mean Bennett's travel
2
buddy?
butterfly antennas.
Yeah, but just to be clear,
Professor Bennett really hasn't...
Anyway, your friend at a bar called the...
Let's go.
Time to rescue Venti. Oh, we gotta go catch the flies or whatever at Venti's place, I think.
These should be worth something.
There we go. Let me grab that. I follow one actor. He talked about what it's like to be an actor. He said he filmed like 5 years ago in 3 episodes, and he's still getting paid. As long as people are watching those series, he's getting paid. It must be like a really big show then, because a lot of actors, they get paid once and then that's it. Even like there's so many like super famous child actors where now like either they spent all their money or their money's gone and now they're in a lot of trouble. So yeah, I've heard different things. I just think it's a really competitive industry, but you probably do have a better shot of making it as an actor if you really try compared to streaming on Twitch. I actually think streaming on Twitch is harder. Like, funny enough. Like, I think it's not that hard to have some viewers here on Twitch. But if you want to have enough to, like, make, like, a full-time income, you're probably better off doing a lot of other things. Because even during COVID, when I was streaming, like, so much, I wasn't really making that much. He was a side actor who didn't say a word in Stranger Things. I mean, yeah, there's some people who just work as extras. You can make decent money working as an extra in just like some random show. But I think those positions still take some luck to get. Like, there's some people that don't even get that. Like, they don't even get those positions, let alone like a starting role, you know? So, yeah. There we go. Okay, this way. Actually, should we farm this? I feel like we should farm for this. C6 Bennett, is it worth? Yeah, I think C6 Bennett's worth. Oh, an old clip was used in new season for flashback. So when he was in that flashback, you got paid again. That's pretty good, actually. But I do think your friend is probably one of the luckier ones. A lot of people that become actors, like, they struggle. Like, pretty much everyone I've met has had to have a second job. There was one lady that was working as an actress, and she was working full-time at the same job that I was working at. So she was working the same amount of hours as me, and she was, like, going around to all these auditions, trying to do all this stuff. It sounds tough, man. It really does sound tough. I guess we'll do this one. Do second one. This one looks easier. Slurp, slurp. Yeah, C6 pennies worth. Most of the time it doesn't even matter now. Like, people used to be like, oh, but like Benny messes up Eula. Like, bruh, nobody uses Eula. Who cares? I have Eula and I don't even use her. You wouldn't be successful if you suck. Kovi, that's not true. There's plenty of actors that genuinely suck and they still get hired just because they suck the right dicks. Or they knew the right person and that's how they got the opportunity. Or it's because they're like already famous or some famous model and that's why they got the job, okay? There's plenty of people who probably would have done a better like actual job acting, but didn't get the role because they're just not famous enough. Or, you know, weren't in the right place at the right time. I think so much about like being an actor or actress is just being in the right place at the right time. Yeah. Kenny, I burned my finger like crazy making ravioli. Oh no. Be careful. Fuck, this is level 100. Why am I doing this? We do this on level 90 and not kill myself. Yeah. Don't know. Haven't seen bad actors. There's actors that act in smaller films too. It's not just like the big ones, you know? Sorry, somebody's messaging me. Somebody is messaging me. We just message them back real quick. Okay, there we go. Well, yeah, so they don't become successful. Okay, yeah, I guess. But like, there's people that act in smaller films that are there. It depends on how you define success, right? There's people that are quote unquote successful in the fact that they make enough to act full time. And that's their definition of success. Even if it's in like a smaller film, as long as you make enough money to like pay your bills, I would say you're a successful actor or actress, right? Oh fuck, I didn't change the difficulty. I would say you're pretty successful. But like if you're talking about these like really big shows, then yeah, most people that they pick are pretty good. But also like I do think there are cases maybe where it's close, right? Like there's two people that could have potentially got the job because their like ability is very similar or they're both equally good, but then at the very end they'll give the job to somebody that's more famous, or they'll give the job to somebody that's more well known, the person that's like sucked more dicks or just like knew more people, had more connections. There's a lot of cases like that where like two people might both be really good for a role, but then one person just has like a slight edge over the other. That probably happens all the time, like in entertainment. Look at Tom Holland. He leaked multiple teams multiple times, and Marvel still renewed his contract because he's an awesome actor and people like him. Yeah, but you're talking about like the top 1% of people. There's plenty of people who work in as like an actor. Maybe they're not like Tom Holland famous, but they can still pay their bills with acting. People like that too. There's probably more of those than there are Tom Hollands. And honestly, those people are lucky compared to the people that I've met. They got some of them work like multiple part-time jobs just to get by while they do their acting career. Like the guy I spoke to at that last BA job that I worked, he was doing like multiple part-time jobs. I think he had like 3 or 4 part-time jobs while he was like going to auditions and stuff. It sounds really stressful. For me, just being able to pay the bills is not being successful. Well, I mean, I guess you define it differently. But like, if you're going to acting, trying to be mega famous, I think a lot of people would be disappointed. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I don't know how many more times I gotta kill this guy. I'm running out of space. I do have a lot of like fragile resins on this account, so I'll definitely be able to finish it though. I just need to make more space. Yeah. What would you define as somebody that's like a successful actor then, Kovi? Like what is your definition of it? Still no space. I think I gotta get rid of some of these. God, I have so fucking many of these. I'm just gonna get rid of these ones because I don't think I need them. When you go to the grocery store and pick what's pretty and don't look at prices, I mean, I feel like you're talking about like uber rich people that just can just go to the grocery store and not look at prices. I think it's smart to look at prices though, so you can get like the best deal. But maybe for some people they're so rich they don't care. Is that what you're talking about, Kobe? But I will say there's people that are like uber rich that still look at prices when they go to the store. I'm back. Hey Andrew, welcome back. Welcome back. Andrew, Kovi is like, just being able to pay your bills as an actor is not successful. How would you define like a successful actor or actress? Like, at what level would you be considered successful? I don't look at prices and I'm not rich. Paz is just YOLO. Paz is like, whatever, man. I don't give a shit. Well, you're certainly not poor. So, you might not be rich, but you're definitely not poor if you're not looking at prices. Unless you don't buy very much. Alright, grab that. Ran out of space again. If you can pay your bills just by acting, you're successful in my opinion. That's what I think too. I mean, like, that's already so hard. Like, just being able to pay your bills with just acting is like fucking hard. So like kudos to people that are able to do that. But like, I think a lot of people define being successful as like an actor as like you got to be like really famous, like those people that are like stars. But I think that's like not the case for most people. Like most people are not gonna get there. Like you're doing pretty good if you can just pay your bills, you know. Why are you leveling this trash? I'm just trying to make space. I don't even care what I'm leveling. I'm just trying to make some space, man. I don't have enough space. Paying the bills is enough. I think paying the bills is good enough. Like, that's already considered good. If you're on every second meme on Reddit, you're successful. I consider myself a successful video editor. That's good. Okay, let's just get rid of these ones. Fuck. That's some garbage. I just need more space in my artifact bin is what I need. I'm just gonna get rid. I'm not even gonna look at these. Dumb bunny. Instead of making new relics, she's feeding them to some garbage ones. Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, Kovi. Don't be a hater. Why are you always hating? Hating's bad for you. I'm just trying to finish this event so I can get the feather. The feather looks like a cool item. I have 4K views on TikTok. Am I successful? Are you paying your bills through TikTok? If not, then no. You're not successful. Sorry, Kobe. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I mean, if you're paying your bills through TikTok, kudos to you, because that's fucking hard. Like, congratulations. LOL? Yeah, like, I don't think you're paying no bills with 4K views, man. Sorry, Kobe. I'm sorry you suck, but yeah. There we go. I mean, 4K is not bad though. It's pretty good. I just wouldn't say it's like successful. Most people that are like quote unquote successful on TikTok have like millions of views. I remember there was that girl. What's her name? D'Amelio, Charlie D'Amelio, is she still famous? She literally got famous by fucking dancing on TikTok. Like, bruh, I wish I could make millions of dollars from just dancing on TikTok. Like, where do I get this job? I think so. I do think she's less famous than she was before, though. Like, she used to be, like, super uber famous. But now it's, like, I think her fame has died down a bit, you know? Yeah. She had a reality show. It probably got canceled. 4K Twitch viewers probably pay the bills. Less than that would pay the bills. Once you reach, like, 500 to 1,000 viewers on Twitch, you can start paying the bills, I think. Once you're past like 2,000, you're doing pretty good. Like, you're making pretty decent income. 4,000, you're like well above average. There's very few people on Twitch that got more than 4,000 viewers. Yeah, that got canned after one season. Yeah, they were trying to be. I feel like they were trying to be like the Kardashians, but like they're not the Kardashians, so it's like not the same thing, you know. But I mean, she's still famous though. For somebody that's that young, it's still really good for her to, I mean, be doing quite a few things, it looks like. Yeah. Why is being a successful actor just paying the bills and being a successful TikToker is earning millions? Hypocrite. No, I think that if you're paying your bills as a TikToker, you'd be successful too. But you're clearly not paying the bills with 4,000 views, Covey. So I don't know what you're on about. Like, it just sounds like you're salty, okay? Kenny, is this the F2P account? All my accounts are F2P. Literally all of them. Yeah, there's not very many people who can pay their bills with TikTok. Like, it's also, like, very rare. Here we go. I'm actually surprised that, like, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is still on its, like, what, like 20th season? I thought that show would have got canceled a while ago, but apparently it's still going on, so I guess there's people still watching it. Yeah, I never said I do. Yeah, well, you're not successful then. This amount of cap needs to be studied. Reality TV is still pretty popular. Yeah, it's still pretty popular, I guess. Still pretty popular. There we go. A lot of people watching Love Island. Yeah, that's been a pretty popular show. But, like, I don't think there's, like, a Love Island in Canada, though. Is there? I don't think there is. It's like, I heard there's, like, a Love Island in Australia. I remember that one season I watched of Love Island. There was, like, there was two, like, really popular couples that people thought were, like, so cute together. And the moment the show ended, it turns out one of them, like, had a wife already, or, like, had a girlfriend or something, and he was just, like, on the show to, like, promote his business or something, or was, like, lying the whole time. It was super weird. Don't believe what you see on TV, guys. There's some weirdos on TV. I think even on The Bachelorette, there was a dude that was, like, on the show to promote his business, and then he had, like, had a wife the whole time. Jesus Christ. I'd rather be an NPC office worker than pursuing acting as a career. Look, to each their own, but, like, there's some people that would, like, cut their own leg off to be a famous actress. Like, that's how much some of these people want it. There's some motherfuckers out there that will, like, quit their job and, like, pack everything and move to LA and think that they can be, like, a famous actor and work in entertainment. And most of them don't end up doing very well. Hi, Darkshaw. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. But there's some people that really want that job, like, really badly, okay? Like, it's crazy. I can't imagine, like, leaving everything behind just to pursue, like, a dream of trying to be a famous actor. But every year, there's hundreds of people that do it. I don't know why, but there is. Okay, we'll go back here. Let's just use our fragile resins and we should be able to get the rest of them. Hundreds of thousands. Are there really that many? I thought it was maybe like hundreds. Hundreds of thousands, Andrew? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? That's kind of crazy. I didn't know it was like that intense. I thought it was maybe like hundreds. Absolutely, bro. Well, you heard it from Andrew, the man who actually works there, that it's hundreds of thousands. So, good luck. Yeah. See, I don't want to be working at a job where I'm competing with like hundreds of thousands of people. Like, that doesn't sound like the vibe. I absolutely loved one show on Netflix, Too Hot to Handle. It's basically 10 horny college students sent to a luxurious island for a summer, and they win $100K if they last the entire summer there. But every time they touch or kiss, they lose money from the pot. And if they fuck, the entire pot burns immediately. Oh my god. People just need to not fuck, okay? People need to calm the fuck down. Shows like that are really popping off right now. Do people actually manage to like not do anything? Like, do people actually win money on that show?
Hold the line. Strike a pose. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Hi, Kenny. We're missing out on the next Uma Musume stream. You guys want me to stream that game again? I'm not even really playing it that much.
Rest and rebuild.
I legit watch zero reality TV. Yeah, but like that show sounds fun. Kobe, I was watching that Too Hot to... Did they win the first season though? Like, did they actually manage to like not touch each other, or was it like, did somebody cave in? This isn't in dire mode? No, dire mode's like too annoying. It does sound pretty funny. I need to read this and see if they actually made it. Did they actually make it? Actually, I think apparently in season 1 of the show, like people actually split the 100,000. So I guess they were successful in like not touching each other. I don't know. Yeah, they did win, but not the entire 100K. Oh, I see. People did win money, yeah. And during the show, they went to training to get deeper connections. I watched that happen 5 years later. One of the couples formed there got married. I think most couples that form on reality TV don't tend to make it, but maybe some of them do. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of couples that get together on reality TV and just like all crashes and burns.
Let my name echo in song.
Uma Musume's fun F2P. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I just don't really play it that much. Just don't have time, chat. Don't have time. Actually, Kokomi does decent damage with this like clam set. Pretty good. Nice. Alright, I don't know how many more we need to get the feather prize, but let's just keep going. Do you feel like you would do good on that show, Kobe? Too Hot to Handle? I feel like you'd be great for the show, Kobe. Kobe's like, I'm not gonna touch anyone. Honestly, I would take one for the team and like not... I would resist, chat. Entire goal was to teach frat party people how to love. One couple did learn that. I see. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. But like, isn't the premise of the show to like not touch each other so you can win money? Like, why are people touching each other? They gotta keep their eyes on the prize, you know? Kobe, go sign up. I dare you. You should sign up for the show, Kobe. Like, I feel like you'd be so good for the show. It'd be so much fun. And then I can tell people like, oh my god, somebody in my chat was on reality TV. Nice. So... No! Oh, come on. There we go. Challenge it again. I think we need to farm this a couple times more to get it. It's good that you revive every single time though. That's good. I don't think my Skirk is fully leveled up yet. I think she still has some things I need to farm for. I believe? Don't recall. I guess I should double check.
Let the world come alive.
It's a good thing my Farina's like C2 though. I'm like on the fence. I'm like, maybe I should just like bite the bullet and get C6 Farina on my Asia account because she's pretty good. I mean, if you think about it, Farina technically heals too. Nah, in the middle of the show, they sent a few people, extremely hot men and women, to try and seduce others. I would fold immediately. Only chances for me to feel a woman's touch for the rest of my life? Oh my god, Kobe. Kobe like couldn't resist. Kobe's like, oh my god, must touch booby. C6 Farina mentioned yes, get C6 Farina. I was thinking about it. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I was like, should I? It's gonna cost me so many primos though. But like C6 Farina does look really good. So I'm like, maybe I should. Chat, maybe I should. C6 Farina, not worth it. What do you think is worth it then? Hi, Neurosis. Neurosis Phobia, is that how you say your name? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you? We are trying to get rid of some artifacts because I have too fucking many. I would end my marriage for C6 Farina. Well, some guy actually did that. His wife apparently like divorced him because he spent their rent money on C6 Farina. I hope it was worth it. Damn. That's kind of savage, man. Like, maybe she just got fed up with it. It probably wasn't the first time he did something dumb. Whenever you hear stuff like this, you just know it's not the first time that man did something dumb, probably. Like, yeah. Kenny, there's a gun called a PP2000. I love that gun. That's my favorite gun. Where do I buy a PP2000? I think, like, it's just way harder to get guns in Canada, though. Like, it's actually so much harder to get guns. In the US, apparently they sell guns in fucking Walmart. Like, you could literally walk into Walmart and just buy a gun. But here, it's like, nah, they got, like, restrictions on that shit, which is a good thing, in my opinion, that they have restrictions on it. I think a couple of years back, well, not a couple of years, several years back, there was a guy working at a restaurant as, like, a security guard. And he had mental problems. I don't know what his mental problems were. I think it was like he had like depression or something. And one day he just decided to go to work and shoot both of his bosses. It was like a husband and a wife working at like a small restaurant. I shot both of them with his gun. And people were like, oh, okay, maybe we should like not let people with mental health issues own guns. I don't think I've seen guns at my Walmart. That's because you went to the wrong Walmart. You gotta go to the Walmart in Alabama. I bet you they sell it there. C6, Mavika, Silali's Alonin are worth it. If you look at the top 3 teams, those are the 3 characters plus 1 flex slot. Yeah, but I mean, the top characters are always changing, though. It's not like they're gonna be the same forever. Like, I bet you, like, you know, a couple months from now, it's gonna be different characters. So it's not gonna be the same. Fuck. As a U.S. resident, I can confirm we have like shooting drills in our schools. Yeah. Guns used to be in Walmart like 12 years ago. They don't anymore. Shame. School shooters ruined it for everyone. Are you sure? Let me check. I feel like they still got guns in Walmart. Do they still? Fuck, it doesn't pause it for me. Oh, man. Yeah, they will change. Freedom will fall further and further behind, I guess. Do they still sell guns at Walmart? Yes, they do. What do you mean they don't? Google just said that they do. Hang on. Let me show you guys. Because I've seen people, like, even recently, they show videos. So yes, Walmart still sells firearms, but they have significantly scaled back their selection and sales practices. They no longer sell handguns, except in Alaska, assault-style rifles or ammunition. They have also raised the minimum wage for firearm purchases to 21. Bro, okay. The fact that they raised it to 21 is crazy. Like, when were they selling people these guns? Were they selling guns to like 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds? They just raised it to 21. 21 is like so young still. It used to be 16. Oh my, see, this is why school shootings were a problem. Because they were selling guns to 16-year-olds with parents' permission. No. Why do you need to be... There is no reason why you would be 16 years old and need a gun. What do you need a gun for at 16 years old? Like, were parents just buying guns for their children? And 21's UNC status? 21's still young. Walmart sells hunting rifles, shotguns. I think it's fine if people want to use guns for hunting. But, like, don't sell guns to young people and mentally unstable people, okay? Like, that's the only issue. Like, there's plenty of responsible gun owners out there, but, like, there are some people that just have problems. That they're, like, sick in the head or something. And they just lose it. 16 for a gun's way too young? It's weird. What do you need a gun at 16 for? Do you know that Hu Tao's ult can take enemies' souls out? You can see that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like her ult. I have Hu Tao on my other account. I've seen a video of a dude from Texas gifting their 12-year-old a pistol for their birthday. This is how you end up with cases in the US where like some kid that's like 14 shoots his babysitter. I think there was a case in the US where some kid that was 14 shot his babysitter to death because like they just left a gun like out in the open and then the kid was like pew pew and somebody died. They gotta spread freedom from a young age. What does having a gun have to do with freedom though? Like I don't think those two things have like anything to do with each other. I think it's just bizarre that like we have people gifting children guns at like 12. The 14-year-old thing was in my state. They lived a couple houses down. Yeah, I think it's insane. I remember reading the article, 14-year-old accidentally shoots his babysitter. I'm like, what? First of all, why are they leaving a gun like just hanging about? And like, how did he even get his hands on it? Because Merca. I guess that's the logic, just Merca. I feel like they should sell guns at like 16. Why? Why do you think they should sell guns at 16? What are you as a 16-year-old going to do with a fucking gun? Like, I get it if people need it for hunting, if people need it for like their job as like a police officer or something, or like you're in the army. There's reasons why you might have a gun. I guess maybe for self-defense, you know. But, like, you're not going to use it for any of these reasons at 16 years old. The dad got arrested because he left the gun safe open. As he should. As he should. Because, I mean, you can't blame a child, right? That the child might not even know what they're doing. The parents were, like, being irresponsible by leaving the gun case open, and that's why somebody died. Who knows? I mean, I'm like 27 and I don't feel like I need a gun. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna use a gun for? There's like just no need for that. Just collect this. Alright, should we do some Star Rail? I guess we can swap to Star Rail. Let me change the category. I haven't played Star Rail in a while. Then you're safe. My dad has one for hunting, but it's in like 2 safes with different codes. Yes, I think if you have a gun for hunting, that's fine. And you're like responsible, there's not an issue with it. But I think they gotta do like more screening. I think here in Canada, you can own a gun. There's just more hoops to jump through. Like, you gotta prove to the government that you're, like, mentally stable, like, capable of owning a gun, you know? Like, not about to go and shoot somebody or do mass killing. So there's more hoops to jump through, which I think is a good thing. There should be more hoops to jump through. You want to make sure people that get firearms are not fucking crazy or like about to use it to shoot people. He's like, you haven't played Star Rail in ages? I know, same. I think there's new Star Rail merch that came out. Let me see. America has more school shootings than the rest of the world combined. Yeah, I know, Kobe's, because they're selling guns to 16-year-olds. That's why. Ripper. Ripperino. Oh my god. These are actually cool. They have like controllers and stuff. It's kind of cool. Dun dun dun. There's a registration, I think. Like every 5 years you gotta get it renewed. But just like shoot a thing 5 to 15 times correctly. That has nothing to do with like checking somebody's mental health, you know? That's the most important, is that you gotta check to see if they're mentally stable. Are big peepees considered guns because they shoot sperm out? They're peepee guns. Okay, I'm logging in. I want to show you guys the new merch. I think the new merch looks really cool. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can find it. You guys see that? There's like Robin merch. Oh my god, there's a Robin like controller, which is pretty dope. It's like $270 though. I don't know if that's worth it. Let me see. Character. Oh, there's like character impression outfits. You guys think it looks cute? It's kind of cute. $150 though is kind of expensive. There's aventurine shirts. Accessories. There's bags. Ooh. That's kind of cool. It's the aventurine bag. I think the like theme really fits him. Kafka. Oh my god, you can get a little unicorn. Yeah. Way to go, Squidward. What are you talking about, Flip Goes? $37 for that. Because I buy things in Canadian dollars, but like, goddamn. That's expensive. Ooh, there's a... Oh my god! It's a pom-pom Ita bag. Maybe I need this, chat. Maybe I need this. Oh my god, chat, I think I need it. Oh my god. It's got a little window so you can like put a plush in it. That's so cute. Oh my god. But it's like $120. $120. This is March's bag. Buy it all? I can't afford it all. If only I was rich and I could buy it all, but I'm not. Let me see what other accessories they have. They have collectible cards. It's cute. You don't even play on Guys or why you fangirling? Because it's cute. It's cute and I need it. These ones are the ones on sale. I don't think these are that cute. 120 CAD though? Yeah, it's kind of expensive. There's even rings. Apparently this is the aventurine ring. It's copper and glass. it's kind of ghetto, but like, I mean, I guess it's just costume jewelry. You're rich? I'm not rich. But yeah, they have a lot of really cool... They even have a Finon! Wait, this is a Nendroid figure. That's actually kind of cute. I kind of like that. $151 though. I don't like that, but like the figure is really cute. Anyways, I didn't know that they made Nendroid figures even. I thought they only made them for Genshin. Buy the keyboard? Nah, I've been using the same keyboard for like a long ass time. And I think it works well enough. Like my keyboard works fine, so I don't think I need to buy another one. Because it's like, I know there's some people that have multiple keyboards, but like, what the fuck are you gonna do with multiple keyboards? Like, I'm pretty sure you only need one, you know? Yeah. Alright, Chad, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Like the west wind. Away we go. Show me the way. Delivering warmth.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
They announced the Honkai Star Rail anime, by the way. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they'll actually, like, do the anime, you know? They announced the Genshin anime, too, and then that never happened. Hello, what happened? Oh, I was just using the washroom. I'm back now. Kobe's like, I got 4 keyboards. Why you got 4 keyboards, brother? Why you got 4 keyboards? Why do you need 4 keyboards? Yeah. Yeah, but like, you're not gonna use 4 keyboards, so like, why do you have 4? I live in such a small place right now. I have to like really stop myself from being tempted into buying too much stuff, because I'm literally like trying to fucking keep shit under my bed right now, because there's just like too much crap in the house, you know? So I've been trying to like declutter a little bit. So you're a VTuber, that's cool. Thank you, thank you. 1 for main PC, 1 for secondary PC, 3rd for someone who brings their own PC, 4th as a spare one. You have 2 PCs. Okay, first of all, why do you have 2 PCs, Kobe? That already seems like a little bit excessive. I got 1 PC and that's enough. I'm a Habava. Good talking. Thank you for coming by, Andrew. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you got 2 PCs. Okay. Like, I have 1 and already, like, it takes up so much space. I do not need another one. I've made it decently far this time in Memory of Chaos. I almost cleared floor 12 MOC. I was short like 1 star, I think. I think maybe if I try a little harder, I could clear it. But yeah, I don't want to install Linux on my main PC. I used to use Linux, but then I realized it's just like, it's too complicated. Like, you can personalize it, but I'm not the type of person to even like personalize stuff. So I kind of just prefer to keep it the same. My friend is trying her best to be a VTuber as well. She's trying to do her best, so I decided to stand by her side. That's good. That's good. I think it's always hard starting out as like a streamer or like a VTuber, because sometimes when you start out, there's like nobody in the chat, so you just gotta talk to yourself. At least that's what I did. I just talked to myself like a crazy person for like 3 months. But like as you stream more, it gets better over time. I use Linux for emulations to play Bloodborne and other games you can on PC. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I have so many Switch games that I bought that I have like such a big backlog that I'm probably not going to get through for another 2 years. So I'm just not like buying any other games right now. Some things haven't changed. You're still crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm very mentally stable. Pause. It's not true. I'm very mentally stable, okay? I am great. I'm not crazy at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know if I have the right fucking relics on Finon. Let me fucking check. Let me actually check this shit on like Pridwin or something. Candy crazy? I'm not crazy. How am I crazy? Give me one reason why I'm crazy. Greetings. Candy, just want to stop by and say hi. Also, I'm new here. It's a pleasure to meet you and everyone. Welcome, Dylan. Welcome. Chat says I'm crazy, but it's not true. I'm not crazy, okay? I am very mentally stable and I feel fine. Yeah. I don't know why you guys say that. It's like obviously fake news. All right. So he basically just needs like speed. He needs speed, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. Oh, all right. This one is not that good, actually. Well, I mean, it's okay. It has speed, I guess. 4 speed. I guess if speed is, like, important to him. Let's enhance this one, see what we get. Depends on the team. Oh, fuck. It rolled defense. It rolled crit. You are crazy, though. I'm not crazy. How am I crazy? Like the most mentally stable person ever. Crit damage. Crit damage. Speed. I don't think he has enough crit rate. I don't think he has enough crit rate. I think we need more crit rate, actually. Because, like, everything on him is, like, crit damage. So crit rate's probably like super fucking low. If you use sparkle, you don't need speed. I just counted. I currently have 6 pieces. If I use sparkle, I don't need speed. Okay, but what about the crit rate though? His crit rate's 42%. 42.8, so it's not that bad, but it's like kind of low. Physical damage. The planar sphere looks correct. The link rope is not that good. I could just swap these two. Because Dongheng has a better one. This one has higher crit rate. So this should get him to 50%. 51% to 200%. That's not bad. Probably could be better, but I mean, it's not horrible. Speed and crit rate should be higher, ideally. It's terrible. What do you mean it's not that bad? It's not that bad, okay, Kobe. Just hard to get, like, good relics these days, you know? I probably just need to farm this set more. I haven't farmed it enough. I think my Saber has better relics than him. You want 80% on him if you use Sunday, 100% if you don't. Well, fuck, I don't have a single one that has, like, crit rate substat. We'd have to, like, roll this to see if it rolls a crit rate. Oh, it did roll a crit rate. Okay, alright. Now we're talking. Alright, roll me a crit rate. Oh, okay. Another crit rate. See, this game just listens to me. Let's fucking go! Okay, nice. 3 crit rates. Oh my god! See, sometimes when you just tell the game what to do, it just listens to you. That's how it is. Like, you just tell the game, you know, I just want more crit rate, and then it just happens. Like, that's how you do it, chat. Like, you know? Kenny, check DMs. I found some cute purses. Yeah, damn, mid-piece, but damn. I rolled 4 crit rate. Why are you not impressed, Kobe? I rolled 4. Okay, don't be a hater. All right, you found some cute purses. I heard purses. I heard purses, so I need to check. I need to check the purses, chat. Like, why do they call Finon the Deliverer if they can't get him pregnant? I have no idea, my man. Hang on. Let me check. Wait. One sec. Look at this hot dog purse. Hot dog purse kind of cute. It's not really my cup of tea, though. Oh my god, the crab purse, though. Yes, I would wear that. Okay, that one's kind of derpy. I would not want to be caught dead walking around with a chicken bag. I don't know if that's the vibe. I like if you walk around and carrying a chicken bag, people are gonna think you have issues. Like the chicken looks like it's high or something. Like it looks like a chicken that's like high on weed. The eyes are not even open. Oh, the pink dino bag is cute. Star bag kind of eh. Sunday fun day. The car is lame. The dinos, I like the dinos. The dinos are cute. Yeah. Like some of these are just kind of mid. All right, chat. So we need more crit rate. Let's see if any of these have crit rate. I don't think any of them do. This one only has like crit damage. Well, this one has crit rate, but it's only 6%. We could re-roll it. I don't think I want to re-roll it though, because it's like not that good. We should pick like a really good artifact to re-roll. Good luck though. Thank you. You know you can sort artifacts. Whatever, man. Oh, this one has potential. Okay. Let's try rolling this one. This one has crit rate substat. Crit rate. Come on. Crit rate. No, break effect is not what we want. Come on, just roll me a crit rate. Please. Do it. God, I'm losing hope in this one. It rolled one crit rate. Can it roll one more? If it rolls one more, it's like semi-usable. Sort of. It's not that good. Don't re-roll trash pieces. We should re-roll pieces that are like good. Or like have at least 2 desirables. Oh, ew. That's kind of bad. I mean, I say it's bad, but it's like actually like slightly better than our current piece. Our current piece is even worse. Our current piece only has 5.8% crit rate, and this one has 6.4. Well, fuck me, I guess. I just can't have nice things. We need speed for the boots. I just don't have that many good options. Let's check what his stats are now. 67.4 to 199. I mean, I don't know, man. I think this is like the best we can do for now. There's like no other piece that has crit rate. Unless I purposely roll one. We can roll the ones that have 3 substats to see if it rolls a crit rate. Find him playable in Honkai Star Rail is an upgrade. I think Finon's a cool character, but his mechanic is very unique. Like, his mechanic is very different from other characters. So I don't know how good he's going to be long term, but for now, he's pretty good. We can switch to the one that has 6% crit rate. That way he'll at least have 73%. 73.6. Can we get it to 80? I don't know. This one has the highest crit rate of all the pieces. This one is crit rate. This one only has crit damage. This one doesn't have crit rate either. Yeah, I think we're kind of just stuck with this for now. But we could also... We can try to make more. We can make more of this set. It's an option. What do we want to make? We want to make the body? I can't even make that many. Oh, okay, this one's decent. Bad. 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 Okay, there's only one that's like semi-usable, sort of. Depends on what it rolls. Reroll pieces that 4 initial stats, 3 good substats. Don't reroll flat stat pieces. I don't even really reroll for the most part. There was one that had potential. This one had potential. HP is not a very good substat, though. It's not a very good substat. But we'll just have to roll with it, I guess. This one's pretty bad. Oh, it rolled 2 crit rates. One more. Defense. It's a slight upgrade over what we have, though. Like, slight. Very slight upgrade. 75. It's close enough. 75 is close enough. I call that close enough, chat, okay? But what I know, I don't play the game. It's close enough. Fuck it. Wait, let me use the Finon team. This is what I'm using. Finon, Sunday, Sparkle, and Hyacinth for now. Hyacinth's probably not the right healer for him. He's weird because like he doesn't really work that well with healing, actually. I can show you guys his current, I guess. I think I have some resin I can use. I can show him his current status. He's okay. He's just like, a little bit weird. Like his kit's weird. Finon is the most brain dead character in the game, but will suffer the same fate as Firefly did. He will flop because his kid has no depth. Even currently he's underperforming. He must use Sustainless because he sucks otherwise. Does he? Let's see. I think it's like every time he gets a buff, he goes into his like super OP form. What we need is like a healer or something that also buffs characters. I think that would help him. Femin needs to go to the glue factory. No glue factory. I think he's not bad. Like when he's in this mode, he does pretty good damage. But in his regular form, he fucking sucks. In this form, he's like big PP Giga Chad, and then in regular form, he's like little wimp, you know? Yeah. Like, that's pretty cool. Is that useful? No, that's a piece of garbage. It's a piece of garbage, chat. Let's go again. Okay, let's try it without this. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't make that much of a difference without the sustain. Who's the third character we can put with Finon? Maybe Ranmei. Is Ranmei even good with him? I don't know if she's even good with him. 1.5 is a slow ass run. Well, who can I put with him? Can put Branya, Tingyun, Robin. I don't have Robin. It's not an option. Our options are Branya, Tingyun, or Ranmei, or Tribi. Those are the options. Or wait, Cypher. We can put Cypher. Wait, no, not Cypher. Sorry, Sparkle. Sparkle's already on the team though. Stella. Don't know who that is. Let's just do Ranmei. Alright, guys, let's go again. See if it makes a difference. He needs single target buffers. So Branya. So not Ranmei then. Remembrance MC. I don't think Remembrance MC is that good for him. Okay, Branya. Alright. Let's see if it makes a difference to his kit. It might. I don't know. Maybe it'll get him into his, like, OP form faster. Because he just wants to spend all his time in his, like, really OP form. You have the best support in the game. Not using it right now. I don't think Remembrance MC is that good with him. See, the problem with going sustainless is that, like, your other characters kind of get fucked.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Crush them. Does it make a difference?
Can you find the answer?
Okay. Is he doing more damage this time? 200. Oh, he is doing more damage. He actually is. 348,000. 348,000 is not bad. Remember, he's the best support right now. They are. I don't know if they're good with fight on though. Are they? Maybe. I don't know. But they just subscribed. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Speed tuning all over the place. They are. Is it? Ugh. God, my other characters are just getting fucked. Forgot Ting Yun. Is Ting Yun better than Bronya? Or is Bronya better than Ting Yun? I don't know. I know Sunday and Sparkle are pretty good for them.
Guide you on your path.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. The sun tear the sky.
300,000.
Flames of blood.
Okay. Maybe we should try him. Maybe we should try him on the last floor of the Abyss and see how it goes. Maybe it'll work. I'm having a hard time clearing it with 3 stars. Your build, so you should be clearing with him one ult. Whatever, Colby. It's not that bad. It's like semi-decent. He's like doing 300k damage. It's okay. This one has crit rate. Let me check to see if there's like better. Sparkle is bad for him. Why is Sparkle bad for him? If Sparkle is bad for him, then we can replace her with Ting Yun. I say just go Bronya Sunday. Bronya Sunday. What's the third one?
My childhood dream. Huh?
Sparkle's not bad for him. I'm hearing like conflicting opinions left and right. Mine can only do 150k. See, I'm not doing that bad. Oh, defense. Okay. Well, we can try the whatchamacallit, MOC and see how far we get. I'm only stuck on like the last floor right now. Sunday and Final together is good.
Do you want to enter the
Sparkle is arguably worse value than Bronya and Sunday. Well, on the second team, we can run Finon and then 3 supports, I'm guessing. So we can run Sunday, Bronya, and then what do you guys think should be the last person that we run? On the first half, we can run Saber. Saber, I think, is good. So I can say see you next time. Thank you, Sparkle. First team. What's good with Saber? I think it's like Saber, Sunday, Robin, Huo. Seems like the best teams. Use Monday to support wife Paimon. I'm checking the Saber teams. Oh, the problem is Saber uses a lot of the same supports that freaking Finon uses. Thank you for the follow. I'm just gonna run Acheron. Because the recommended element is also Electro. Electro also works. Oh, but I run freaking Sunday with Acheron too. Fuck. Run Blade and Hyacinth with Tribby. I have not run Blade in so long. Is he good now? We can... let me see. We can try Blade. Current best for Sunday is Sunday, Cypher, Sparkle. Yeah, I don't have Cypher, so... I can run Blade, Castrus, Ranmei, and Hyacinth, maybe. Hyacinth? Should be... Do we want Tribby and Hyacinth? Or Ranmei and Hyacinth? No, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna try this team. Never run this team before. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully they buffed fucking Blade. Blade fucking sucks. Like, he sucks like actual fat juicy cock. Like, he's really bad.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Alright, here we go. We just need one last star. Like, we're already like 35 out of 36. So we're not doing too bad. I'm just missing one.
May death protect us. So leave it with us. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. As you wish.
Blade one cycle. What are you on, Kobe? Let's see how much damage Blade does. His damage doesn't seem that. It's only 50k. He only did 50k, chat. I feel like Castros is doing more damage than him for now. Come on, Bladey boy, you could do it. You could do it, Blade. Oh god, oh god. Come on, Blade.
Savor it for me.
Oh my god, he only did 40,000 damage, chat. That's kind of bad, isn't it? It looks kind of bad. It looks kind of bad. One cycle is good. Bro, what is going on?
Embrace a new life.
My Casters is doing all the damage right now.
Protect us.
Okay, okay. He has his skill now, I think. Yeah, 152. Okay, it's better. Better this time. Still not great, but at least better, you know? You can't use him without Hyacinth Light Cone. Really? What does the Light Cone do? He is doing some damage. It's just not like that impressive. Oh, another 100k? Oh, okay, okay.
Embrace a new life.
It drains HP. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't have the Hyacinth Light Cone. I don't even know what I'm running on Blade, honestly.
May death protect us.
Let's see how many turns we're at. 28 turns. We'll just see how fast we can kill these guys, I guess. Hyacinth doing more damage than Blade? Bro. I don't know how they buffed Blade, but it doesn't seem like they buffed him very much. It seems like he still sucks. Am I wrong? I don't know.
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Also, using Blade over Remembrance MC. Well, the target elements for this, like, floor were, like, what, wind?
Savor it for me.
Wind and electro. Wind and electro.
May death protect us.
They did buff him. It's a good buff, but you need Hyacinth like. But it's so dumb. It's so dumb that in order for a character to be good, you need like another 5-star character's fucking like light cone. Since when does element matter? I think it matters, right? It helps you clear their shields faster, usually. Blade is a good cheerleader. Welcome to HSR, Candy. What turn are we on? I mean, honestly, my Hyacinth is doing more damage than Blade. Hyacinth's doing like 73k, which is like about the same as Blade. I haven't even gotten him down to half health yet. It's kind of sad. I think I need to rethink this. I don't think Blade is the best option here. I don't think Blade's the best option. I'm almost better off running maybe like Akron. Or even just fucking Mighty. I feel like Mighty would be better. This 4 gives dot buff. I don't have that many characters. Oh wait, no. I do have I have Zhao Chu. He does dot damage, right? Like counts. And Akron's Electro, so it kind of counts. Run Kafka? No, my Kafka's not fully built. I don't even know what team she's on. Is Tribby good with Acheron? Does anyone know? Somebody tell me if Tribby is good with Acheron. I'm just gonna run Tribby. Kafka, Joju, run me, and healer. Just put in remembrance, MC. Hi, Profound Sadness. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. What's wrong with Tribby? I feel like Tribby is good, right? And then can run Aventurine. E2 Acheron. I do not have E2 Acheron, but feeling better, Kando? Yeah.
Feeling lucky.
Let's try with this, because apparently we get like some kind of buff. I haven't run Acheron in a while, but I think she might be good on this chamber. I mean, Zhao Chu does dot damage, so it was a little bit. Go, go, go! Alright, big PP ult. That ult didn't do that much damage, actually. It was kind of just like meh. Can I have a green apple gumbo? Yeah, I'm gonna pop one out for you. There you go. Right, don't use protection with Kafka. I don't know what Kafka even runs in terms of relics. I'd have to double check her build. I think her build's not even correct. It's been so long since I got her.
I weep for the departed.
Akron's not doing too bad here. Almost 500,000 damage. Oh, I see. So I think what the dot damage does is it makes it so that they, I guess maybe they enter like the broken phase sooner. What does the dot damage do? I don't really know what it does. Interesting though. It seems like we're clearing it slightly faster this time, hopefully. And then she has her ult again.
Watch your head. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Nice. Another 200,000. She's doing way more damage than Blade ever was. Holy shit. Blade was doing like no damage.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Akron not doing too bad. Failed to kill a trash mob. No, she's not doing too bad. We might still be able to get it. We're trying to get the 3 stars. It might be a little difficult. I think it's doable though. Maybe 27 turns.
Watch your head.
I don't know how many turns it took us last time with Blade and Casterus.
It too shall fall.
Okay, that kills all of them. 3 stars bare minimum. I think I only managed to get 2 the first
Since
time.
you're already here, why not have a meal?
But I'm close. I think with the right team and the right characters, I could probably do it.
Destined for oblivion.
We just need, what, like 3-4 turns for the second half? Hopefully we finish it soon. How hard is it to 3-star Olive Spiral Abyss? Not too hard this time around, I think. I think it's actually pretty easy this time around.
Watch your head.
Not hard at all. He has a stupid hand that grabs somebody,
Since you're
though.
already here, why not
Hopefully he
have a
doesn't
meal?
grab Acheron, because I need Mommy Acheron to be doing stuff. Kafka with Grey Knife can win if you have them built. I don't have Grey Knife built. My Kafka is a little sus looking.
I weep for the departed.
If I started to play the game, I'd be able to clear it within 2 months. Oh my god, Kobe. Like, yeah, you probably could clear within 2 months, but I think most people take a little longer, you know, most people.
Destined for oblivion.
Okay, another ult, let's go.
I weep for the departed.
Okay, we killed the stupid hand. We killed the stupid hand so I can't grab anyone. That's good. Why Grey Knife over Jiao Chu? Because Grey Knife's a 4-star and more people have her compared to Jiao Chu. I only got Jiao Chu because of Acheron. If I didn't have Acheron, I would not have gotten him. He doesn't even seem like that cool of a character and his eyes are closed the whole time. His character design's kind of meh. It's only because he's good with Acheron, that's why I have him.
Still waters of oblivion.
25 turns.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
No! No, no, no,
I
no!
weep for the departed.
Fuck!
It too shall fall.
No, my adventuring got fucked! Okay, hopefully we kill the hand and get him back. Rip. I'd love to see more Uma Musume. The game is just peak. So many people are like addicted to that game. Like, are you guys just addicted to horse racing now? Because some horse girl game came out. Everybody's just a racing addict now. We've all become addicted. Oh my god, his shield is still there. Jeez. I don't think we're killing it in time. It's already 24 turns. Can't he join us? Oh my god, you guys just want me to join the Uma Musume cult. It's literally a cult now, okay? It's an actual cult.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
We race? It makes us racist? Fair enough.
Watch your head.
Oh god, chat. This is taking too long. 24 turns. We need at least like 3-4 turns on the second half. Join us for horsepower. Yeah, horsepower.
Since you're already here.
There are some Uma Musumes that are just so hard to get like a good score with. I don't know why. Some are way easier. Like I feel like Maruzinski is like really easy because you just want speed on her. But some of these other ones you want like other shit and I don't even know how to make them good.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Oh my god, we're on 23 turns. Can you just die faster, please? Oh god. I DM'd you the team I used. You can use them too. Let me check. I don't think I've even gotten that far in the game yet. Honestly.
Still waters of oblivion.
Okay, we're not gonna have enough time. Because we're already at like 22 turns. So this is not gonna work. We need to have at least like 3 turns on the second half, I think. When, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll try a Saber team. Nadia fucking sucks. Goes from great mood to awful mood plus migraine in 2 turns. Yeah. What do you mean? I mean, I'm close to clearing it. And I think I finished this one too. Oh yeah, I claimed the fate reward. I don't know if this light cone is good. It's a hunt light cone. Seems like it's okay. And I got Saber's light cone as well. I was debating between getting Saber's light cone versus Finan's light cone. And I was looking at Finan's light cone. It literally does not work for anyone else besides Finan himself. So I was like, I guess I'll get the Saber one. So I ended up getting this one. Increases the wearer's crit damage by 36%, which is pretty good actually. Like this one's pretty good. You said you're not far enough in the game, but you literally doing the floor. I sent you the team too. I don't know, Kovi. I just haven't played that game in a while. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, chat. I do have work tomorrow, so I think I should probably go eat something and then get to bed. But thank you guys for coming by. I should be back streaming tomorrow on Monday. But remember that I love you. I love all of you. Work. I know it's such a hateful word. I know. One of these days I'll retire and not have a job. But for now, chat, I still need to be employed. Okay. And dumb bunny, stop talking, Kovi. Can you shut up? Can you shut the fuck up? Yeah, okay, Kobe, you should just talk less. Okay, like you should practice talking less and then just existing. Okay, that's gonna be better for you. More likely to find a wife that way. Okay. Wait, let me see who I should raid here. Does anyone have any raid recommendations? Oh. Nah, I'll talk. You need to silence yourself. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming by, guys. Thank you. I'm gonna rate somebody else streaming Genshin, probably. Boy, guys. Maybe I'll read a flesh tuber this time. Who is this person? I haven't seen this person stream Genshin before, so maybe I'll rate them. Sansali, maybe next time. You gotta be quick before I pick someone. This is the raid message. I'm so tired, actually. I need sleep, chat. I need sleep. Flesh? Ew. Yeah. Well, you're made of flesh too, Kovi. 10 minutes of HSR. No, it was like 30. Okay. Anyways, guys. I give you a kiss. Mwah. Okay, bye, guys.